east side, no side, both sides fucking with me. Check, coming, check, leaving flex season, fuck 12, come and get me. Get your ass to run around, high speed, chasing all the big bags. Bending corners, bending rules, bending necks, give your bitch a whiplash. Slide through hot knife, warm butter storm, gutter drain lane. Young man, old habit, still at it, tryna let my chain hang. True story, new story, two-story, condo, B&B. 4 bath, 1 me, no key, like I did a B&E. B&Me so good, so hood, so not worried about it. 250,000 new views, old news, know you probably heard about it. Extra, extra, read about it, headline, word around town, flexing. Ballin' on my course, so I ain't worried about nobody out of bounds, stressing. Feeling like Hercules, murder these pussies ain't a problem to me. Tried to tell the maid service don't come unless you bringin' condoms to me. Flexing ain't discreet about it, extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it, we gon' come and see about it. Flexing ain't discreet about it, extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it, find out nothing sweet about it. Moving, shaking, coming down, tipping, stacking, racking, money, power, flipping. Moving, shaking, coming down, tipping, stacking, racking, money, power, flipping. Moving, shaking, coming down, tipping, stacking, racking, money, power, flipping. Moving, shaking, coming down, tipping, stacking, racking, money, power, flipping. Flexing ain't discreet about it, extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it, we gon' come and see about it. Flexing ain't discreet about it, extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it, find out nothing sweet about it. Flexing ain't discreet about it, extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it, we gon' come and see about it. Flexing ain't discreet about it, extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it, find out nothing sweet about it. Look, mile like 3-6, pulled up, ski trip, cold winter. All my niggas eating good, I remember when we had no dinner. West side, east side, no side, both sides fucking with me. Check, coming, check, leaving flex season, fuck 12, come and get me. Get your ass to run around, high speed, chasing all the big bags. Bending corners, bending rules, bending necks, give your bitch a whiplash. Slide out of bounds, stressing, feeling like Hercules, murder these pussies ain't a problem to me. Tried to tell the maid service don't come unless you bringin' condoms to me. Flexing ain't discreet about it, extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it, we gon' come and see about it. Flexing ain't discreet about it, extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it, find out nothing sweet about it. Moving, shaking, coming down, tipping, stacking, racking, money, power, flipping. Moving, shaking, coming down, tipping, stacking, racking, money, power, flipping. Moving, shaking, coming down, tipping, stacking, racking, money, power, flipping. Moving, shaking, coming down, tipping, stacking, racking, money, power, flipping. Flexing ain't discreet about it, extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it, we gon' come and see about it. Flexing ain't discreet about it, extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it, find out nothing sweet about it. Flexing ain't discreet about it, extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it, we gon' come and see about it. Flexing ain't discreet about it, extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it, find out nothing sweet about it. Look, mile like 3-6, pulled up, ski trip, cold winter. All my niggas eating good, I remember when we had no dinner. West side, east side, no side, both sides fucking with me. Check, coming, check, leaving flex season, fuck 12, come and get me. Get your ass to run around, high speed, chasing all the big bags. Bending corners, bending rules, bending necks, give your bitch a whiplash. Slide through hot knife, warm butter storm, gutter drain lane. Young man, old habit, still at it, tryna let my chain hang. True story, new story, two-story, condo, B&B. 4 bath, 1 me, discreet about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. We gon' come and see about it. Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. Find out nothing sweet about it. Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. We gon' come and see about it. Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. Find out nothing sweet about it.
Look, mile like 3-6 pulled up, ski trip, cold winter. All my niggas eating good. I remember when we had no dinner. West side, east side, no side, both sides fucking with me. Check, coming, check, leaving flex season. Fuck 12, come and get me. Get your ass to run around, high speed, chasing all the big bags. Bending corners, bending rules, bending necks, give your bitch a whiplash. Slide through hot knife, warm butter storm, gutter drain lane. Young man, old habit, still at it, tryna let my chain hang. True story, new story, two-story, condo, B&B. 4 bath, 1 me, no key, like I did a B&E. B&Me so good, so hood, so not worried about it. 250,000 new views, old news, know you probably heard about it. Extra, extra, read about it, headline, word around town, flexing. Ballin' on my course, so I ain't worried about nobody out of bounds, stressing. Feeling like Hercules, murder these pussies ain't a problem to me. Tried to tell the maid service don't come unless you bringin' condoms to me.
Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. We gon' come and see about it. Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. Find out nothing sweet about it. Moving, shaking, coming down, tipping. Stacking, racking, money, power flipping. Moving, shaking, coming down, tipping. Stacking, racking, money, power flipping. Moving, shaking, coming down, tipping. Stacking, racking, money, power flipping. Moving, shaking, coming down, tipping. Stacking, racking, money, power flipping. Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. We gon' come and see about it. Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. Find out nothing sweet about it. Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. We gon' come and see about it. Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. Find out nothing sweet about it.
Look, mile like 3-6 pulled up, ski trip, cold winter. All my niggas eating good. I remember when we had no dinner. West side, east side, no side, both sides fucking with me. Check, coming, check, leaving flex season. Fuck 12, come and get me. Get your ass to run around, high speed, chasing all the big bags. Bending corners, bending rules, bending necks, give your bitch a whiplash. Slide through hot knife, warm butter storm, gutter drain lane. Young man, old habit, still at it, tryna let my chain hang. True story, new story, two-story, condo, B&B. 4 bath, 1 me, no key, like
discreet about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. We gon' come and see about it. Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. Find out nothing sweet about it. Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. We gon' come and see about it. Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. Find out nothing sweet about it.
Look, mile like 3-6, pulled up, ski trip, cold winter. All my niggas eating good, I remember when we had no dinner. West side, east side, no side, both sides fucking with me. Check, coming, check, leaving flex season, fuck 12, come and get me. Get your ass to run around, high speed, chasing all the big bags. Bending corners, bending rules, bending necks, give your bitch a whiplash. Slide through, hot knife, warm butter storm, gutter drain lane. Young man, old habit, still at it, tryna let my chain hang. True story, new story, 2-story, condo, B&B. 4 bath, 1 me, no key, like I did a B&E. B&Me so good, so hood, so not worried about it. 250,000 new views, old news, know you probably heard about it. Extra, extra, read about it, headline, word around town, flexing. Ballin' on my course, so I ain't worried about nobody out of bounds, stressing. Feeling like Hercules, murder these pussies ain't a problem to me. Tried to tell the maid service don't come unless you bring it condoms to me.
Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. We gon' come and see about it. Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. Find out nothing sweet about it. Moving, shaking, coming down, tipping. Stacking, racking, money, power flipping. Moving, shaking, coming down, tipping. Stacking, racking, money, power flipping. Moving, shaking, coming down, tipping. Stacking, racking, money, power flipping. Moving, shaking, coming down, tipping. Stacking, racking, money, power flipping. Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. We gon' come and see about it. Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. Find out nothing sweet about it. Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. We gon' come and see about it. Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. Find out nothing sweet about it.
Look, mile like 3-6, pulled up, ski trip, cold winter. All my niggas eating good, I remember when we had no dinner. West side, east side, no side, both sides fucking with me. Check, coming, check, leaving flex season, fuck 12, come and get me. Get your ass to run around, high speed, chasing all the big bags. Bending corners, bending rules, bending necks, give your bitch a whiplash. Slide through, hot knife, warm butter storm, gutter drain lane. Young man, old habit, still at it, tryna let my chain hang. True story, new story, 2-story, condo, B&B. 4 bath, 1 me, no key, like I did a B&E. B&Me so good, so hood, so not worried about it. 250,000 new views, old news, know you probably heard about it. Extra, extra, read about it, headline, word around town, flexing. Ballin' on my course, so I ain't worried about nobody out of bounds, stressing. Feeling like Hercules, murder these pussies ain't a problem to me. Tried to tell the maid service don't come unless you bring it condoms to me.
Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. We gon' come and see about it. Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. Find out nothing sweet about it. Moving, shaking, coming down, tipping. Stacking, racking, money, power flipping. Moving, shaking, coming down, tipping. Stacking, racking, money, power flipping. Moving, shaking, coming down, tipping. Stacking, racking, money, power flipping. Moving, shaking, coming down, tipping. Stacking, racking, money, power flipping. Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. We gon' come and see about it. Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. Find out nothing sweet about it. Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. We gon' come and see about it. Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. Find out nothing sweet about it.
Look, mile like 3-6, pulled up, ski trip, cold winter. All my niggas eating good, I remember when we had no dinner. West side, east side, no side, both sides fucking with me. Check, coming, check, leaving flex season, fuck 12, come and get me. Get your ass to run around, high speed, chasing all the big bags. Bending corners, bending rules, bending necks, give your bitch a whiplash. Slide through, hot knife, warm butter storm, gutter drain lane. Young man, old habit, still at it, tryna let my chain hang. True story, new story, two-story, condo, B&B. 4 bath, 1 me, no key, like I did a B&E. B&Me so good, so hood, so not worried about it. 250,000 new views, old news, know you probably heard about it. Extra, extra, read about it, headline, word around town, flexing. Ballin' on my course, so I ain't worried about nobody out of bounds, stressing. Feeling like Hercules, murder these pussies ain't a problem to me. Tried to tell the maid service don't come unless you bringin' condoms to me.
Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. We gon' come and see about it. Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. Find out nothing sweet about it. Moving, shaking, coming down, tipping. Stacking, racking, money, power flipping. Moving, shaking, coming down, tipping. Stacking, racking, money, power flipping. Moving, shaking, coming down, tipping. Stacking, racking, money, power flipping. Moving, shaking, coming down, tipping. Stacking, racking, money, power flipping. Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. We gon' come and see about it. Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. Find out nothing sweet about it. Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. We gon' come and see about it. Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. Find out nothing sweet about it.
Look, mile like 3-6, pulled up, ski trip, cold winter. All my niggas eating good, I remember when we had no dinner. West side, east side, no side, both sides fucking with me. Check, coming, check, leaving flex season, fuck 12, come and get me. Get your ass to run around, high speed, chasing all the big bags. Bending corners, bending rules, bending necks, give your bitch a whiplash. Slide through, hot knife, warm butter storm, gutter drain lane. Young man, old habit, still at it, tryna let my chain hang. True story, new story, two-story, condo, B&B. 4 bath, 1 me, no key, like I did a B&E. B&Me so good, so hood, so not worried about it. 250,000 new views, old news, know you probably heard about it. Extra, extra, read about it, headline, word around town, flexing. Ballin' on my course, so I ain't worried about nobody out of bounds, stressing. Feeling like Hercules, murder these pussies ain't a problem to me. Tried to tell the maid service don't come unless you bringin' condoms to me.
Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. We gon' come and see about it. Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. Find out nothing sweet about it. Moving, shaking, coming down, tipping. Stacking, racking, money, power flipping. Moving, shaking, coming down, tipping. Stacking, racking, money, power flipping. Moving, shaking, coming down, tipping. Stacking, racking, money, power flipping. Moving, shaking, coming down, tipping. Stacking, racking, money, power flipping. body. Extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. We gon' come and see about it. Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. Find out nothing sweet about it. Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. We gon' come and see about it. Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. Find out nothing sweet about it.
Look, mile like 3-6, pulled up, ski trip, cold winter. All my niggas eating good, I remember when we had no dinner. West side, east side, no side, both sides fucking with me. Check, coming, check, leaving flex season, fuck 12, come and get me. Get your ass to run around, high speed, chasing all the big bags. Bending corners, bending rules, bending necks, give your bitch a whiplash. Slide through hot knife, warm butter storm, gutter drain lane. Young man, old habit, still at it, tryna let my chain hang. True story, new story, 2-story, condo, B&B. 4 bath, 1 me, no key, like I did a B&E. B&Me so good, so hood, so not worried about it. 250,000 new views, old news, know you probably heard about it. Extra, extra, read about it, headline, word around town, flexing. Ballin' on my course, so I ain't worried about nobody out of bounds, stressing. Feeling like Hercules, murder these pussies ain't a problem to me. Tried to tell the maid service don't come unless you bringin' condoms to me.
Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. We gon' come and see about it. Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. Find out nothing sweet about it. Moving, shaking, coming down, tipping. Stacking, racking, money, power flipping. Moving, shaking, coming down, tipping. Stacking, racking, money, power flipping. Moving, shaking, coming down, tipping. Stacking, racking, money, power flipping. Moving, shaking, coming down, tipping. Stacking, racking, money, power flipping. Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. We gon' come and see about it. Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. Find out nothing sweet about it. Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. We gon' come and see about it. Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. Find out nothing sweet about it.
Look, mile like 3-6, pulled up, ski trip, cold winter. All my niggas eating good, I remember when we had no dinner. West side, east side, no side, both sides fucking with me. Check, coming, check, leaving flex season, fuck 12, come and get me. Get your ass to run around, high speed, chasing all the big bags. Bending corners, bending rules, bending necks, give your bitch a whiplash. Slide through hot knife, warm butter storm, gutter drain lane. Young man, old habit, still at it, tryna let my chain hang. True story, new story, 2-story, condo, B&B. 4 bath, 1 me, no key, like I did a B&E. B&Me so good, so hood, so not worried about it. 250,000 new views, old news, know you probably heard about it. Extra, extra, read about it, headline, word around town, flexing. Ballin' on my course, so I ain't worried about nobody out of bounds, stressing. Feeling like Hercules, murder these pussies ain't a problem to me. Tried to tell the maid service don't come unless you bringin' condoms to me.
Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. We gon' come and see about it. Flexing ain't discreet discreet about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. We gon' come and see about it. Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. Find out nothing sweet about it. Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. We gon' come and see about it. Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. Find out nothing sweet about it.
Look, mile like 3-6, pulled up, ski trip, cold winter. All my niggas eating good, I remember when we had no dinner. West side, east side, no side, both sides fucking with me. Check, coming, check, leaving flex season, fuck 12, come and get me. Get your ass to run around, high speed, chasing all the big bags. Bending corners, bending rules, bending necks, give your bitch a whiplash. Slide through hot knife, warm butter storm, gutter drain lane. Young man, old habit, still at it, tryna let my chain hang. True story, new story, two-story, condo, B&B. 4 bath, 1 me, no key, like I did a B&E. Being me so good, so hood, so not worried about it. 250,000 new views, old news, know you probably heard about it. Extra, extra, read about it, headline, word around town, flexing. Ballin' on my course, so I ain't worried about nobody out of bounds, stressing. Feeling like Hercules, murder these pussies ain't a problem to me. Tried to tell the maid service don't come unless you bringin' condoms to me.
Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. We gon' come and see about it. Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. Find out nothing sweet about it. Moving, shaking, coming down to me. Stacking, racking, money, power flipping. Moving, shaking, coming down to me. Stacking, racking, money, power flipping. Moving, shaking, coming down to me. Stacking, racking, money, power flipping. Moving, shaking, coming down to me. Stacking, racking, money, power flipping. Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. We gon' come and see about it. Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. Find out nothing sweet about it. Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. We gon' come and see about it. Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. Find out nothing sweet about it.
Look, mile like 3-6, pulled up, ski trip, cold winter. All my niggas eating good, I remember when we had no dinner. West side, east side, no side, both sides fucking with me. Check, coming, check, leaving flex season, fuck 12, come and get me. Get your ass to run around, high speed, chasing all the big bags. Bending corners, bending rules, bending necks, give your bitch a whiplash. Slide through hot knife, warm butter storm, gutter drain lane. Young man, old habit, still at it, tryna let my chain hang. True story, new story, two-story, condo, B&B. 4 bath, 1 me, no key, like I did a B&E. Being me so good, so hood, so not worried about it. 250,000 new views, old news, know you probably heard about it. Extra, extra, read about it, headline, word around town, flexing. Ballin' on my course, so I ain't worried about nobody out of bounds, stressing. Feeling like Hercules, murder these pussies ain't a problem to me. Tried to tell the maid service don't come unless you bringin' condoms to me.
Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. We gon' come and see about it. Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. Find out nothing sweet about it. Moving, shaking, coming down to me. Stacking, racking, money, power flipping. Moving, shaking, coming down to me. Stacking, racking, money, power flipping. Moving, shaking, coming down to me. Stacking, racking, money, power flipping. Moving, shaking, coming down to me. Stacking, racking, money, power flipping. Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. We gon' come and see about it. Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. Find out nothing sweet about it. Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. We gon' come and see about it. Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. Find out nothing sweet about it.
Look, mile like 3-6, pulled up, ski trip, cold winter. All my niggas eating good, I remember when we had no dinner. West side, east side, no side, both sides fucking with me. Check, coming, check, leaving flex season, fuck 12, come and get me. Get your ass to run around, high speed, chasing all the big bags. Bending corners, bending rules, bending necks, give your bitch a whiplash. Slide through, hot knife, warm butter storm, gutter drain lane. Young man, old habit, still at it, tryna let my chain hang. True story, new story, 2-story, condo, B&B. 4 bath, 1 me, no key, like I did a B&E. Being me, so good, so hood, so not worried about it. 250,000 new views, old news, know you probably heard about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Headline, word around town, flexing. Ballin' on my course, so I ain't worried about nobody out of bounds, stressing. Feeling like Hercules, murder these pussies ain't a problem to me. Tried to tell the maid service, don't come unless you bringin' condoms to me.
Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. We gon' come and see about it. Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. Find out nothing sweet about it. Moving, shaking, coming down, tipping. Stacking, racking, money, power flipping. Moving, shaking, coming down, tipping. Stacking, racking, money, power flipping. Moving, shaking, coming down, tipping. Stacking, racking, money, power flipping. Moving, shaking, coming down, tipping. Stacking, racking, money, power flipping. Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. We gon' come and see about it. Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. Find out nothing sweet about it. Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. We gon' come and see about it. Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. Find out nothing sweet about it.
Look, mile like 3-6, pulled up, ski trip, cold winter. All my niggas eating good, I remember when we had no dinner. West side, east side, no side, both sides fucking with me. Check, coming, check, leaving flex season, fuck 12, come and get me. Get your ass to run around, high speed, chasing all the big bags. Bending corners, bending rules, bending necks, give your bitch a whiplash. Slide through, hot knife, warm butter storm, gutter drain lane. Young man, old habit, still at it, tryna let my chain hang. True story, new story, 2-story, condo, B&B.
Cause we gon' fight. Yeah, yeah, we gonna fight. I'm taking out your lights. I just do it out of spite. We gon' fight. We gon' fight. Yeah, we gon' fight. Better bring your A game for your life. We gon' fight. We gon' fight. We about to fight. I got fire in my veins. I can do this all night. We gon' fight. I get so excited when the bodies hit the floor. I can't get enough, give me some more. Got no invitation, so I'm kicking down your door. I'ma start a war because I run things out.
Give me a round or two and I'll knock him out and put him to sleep,
Get out
100%.
the way.
Ain't on the game, we are not playing same. No, we not looking to change. Hand on the wheel, they think we lacking the drive. Boy, you should stay in your lane. Foot on the gas. I do not care if I crash, long as I keep it playing. What is the plan? I cannot lie for none of you, long as I know who I am. I'm in control. God got his hand on my soul. And if I land, then he got the remote. Made it this far, it's a miracle, miracle. Anything less is cynical. Staying true, I can't lie in your interview. Tell the truth while you lie with your interview. And your acting is so hypocritical. In control, nothing more, this is minimum.
Carry on underestimating me. I promise you I'm gonna know you sparkly now, and you're gonna be laid flat on the canvas.
How he held me down the most. Can't stop now, gotta grind till I'm close. Gotta thank God how he held me down the most.
Cause we gon' fight. Yeah, we gonna fight. I'm taking out your lights. I just do it out of spite. We gon' fight. We gon' fight. Yeah, we gon' fight. Better bring your A game for your life. We gon' fight. We gon' fight. I got fire in my veins, I can do this all night, we gon' fight. I get so excited when the bodies hit the floor. I can't get enough, give me some more. Got no invitation, so I'm kicking down your door. I'ma start a war, because I run things out.
Give me a round or two and I'll knock him out, put him to sleep, 100%.
Hand on the game, we are not playing the same. No, we not looking to change. Hand on the wheel, they think we lacking the drive. Boy, you should stay in your lane. Foot on the gas. I do not care if I crash, long as I keep it playing. What is the plan? I cannot lie for none of you, long as I know who I am. I'm in control. God got his hand on my soul. And if I land, then he got the remote. Made it this far, it's a miracle, miracle. Anything less is cynical. Staying true, I can't lie in your interview. Tell the truth while you lie with your interview. And your acting is so hypocritical. In control, nothing more, this is minimum.
Carry on underestimating me. I promise you I'm gonna know you sparkly now, and you're gonna be laid flat on the canvas.
How he held me down the most. Can't stop now, gotta grind till I'm close. Gotta thank God how he held me down the most.
Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. We gon' come and see about it. Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. Find out nothing sweet about it. Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. We gon' come and see about it. Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. Find out nothing sweet about it.
Look, mile like 3-6 pulled up, ski trip, cold winter. All my about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Headline, word around town, flexing. Ballin' on my course, so I ain't worried about nobody out of bounds, stressing. Feeling like Hercules, murder these pussies ain't a problem to me. Tried to tell the maid service don't come unless you bring it condoms to me.
Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. We gon' come and see about it. Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. Find out nothing sweet about it. Moving, shaking, coming down, tipping. Stacking, racking, money, power flipping. Moving, shaking, coming down, tipping. Stacking, racking, money, power flipping. Moving, shaking, coming down, tipping. Stacking, racking, money, power flipping. Moving, shaking, coming down, tipping. Stacking, racking, money, power flipping. Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. We gon' come and see about it. Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. Find out nothing sweet about it. Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. We gon' come and see about it. Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. Find out nothing sweet about it.
Look, mile like 3-6, pulled up, ski trip, cold winter. All my niggas eating good, I remember when we had no dinner. West side, east side, no side, both sides fucking with me. Check, coming, check, leaving flex season, fuck 12, come and get me. Get your ass to run around, high speed, chasing all the big bags. Bending corners, bending rules, bending necks, give your bitch a whiplash. Slide through hot knife, warm butter storm, gutter drain lane. Young man, old habit, still at it, tryna let my chain hang. True story, new story, 2-story, condo, B&B. 4 bath, 1 me, no key, like I did a B&E. B&Me so good, so hood, so not worried about it. 250,000 new views, old news, know you probably heard about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Headline, word around town, flexing. Ballin' on my course, so I ain't worried about nobody out of bounds, stressing. Feeling like Hercules, murder these pussies ain't a problem to me. Tried to tell the maid service don't come unless you bring it condoms to me.
Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. We gon' come and see about it. Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. Find out nothing sweet about it. Moving, shaking, coming down, tipping. Stacking, racking, money, power flipping. Moving, shaking, coming down, tipping. Stacking, racking, money, power flipping. Moving, shaking, coming down, tipping. Stacking, racking, money, power flipping. Moving, shaking, coming down, tipping. Stacking, racking, money, power flipping. Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. We gon' come and see about it. Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. Find out nothing sweet about it. Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. We gon' come and see about it. Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. Find out nothing sweet about it.
Look, mile like 3-6, pulled up, ski trip, cold winter. All my niggas eating good, I remember when we had no dinner. West side, east side, no side, both sides fucking with me. Check, coming, check, leaving flex season, fuck 12, come and get me. Get your ass to run around, high speed, chasing all the big bags. Bending corners, bending rules, bending necks, give your bitch a whiplash. Slide through hot knife, warm butter storm, gutter drain lane. Young man, old habit, still at it, tryna let my chain hang. True story, new story, 2-story, condo, B&B. 4 bath, 1 me, no key, like I did a B&E. B&Me so good, so hood, so not worried about it. 250,000 new views,
Testing, testing. Testing, testing. Testing, testing. Testing, testing. All right, what's happening, people? Thank you for coming down. Just want to say I'm really happy for the support that I've received, first of all, from Sham and the team from Fitbox. So can we give a massive round of applause to the guys from Fitbox and Sham, and also a massive round of applause for everyone from the Millions. I'm not going to lie to you, this is quite overwhelming. I'm going to keep it very casual here. I'm literally by myself. My team are coming tomorrow, inshallah. So for me to do a press conference in front of people, mashallah, you know, I've got to say I'm very overwhelmed, but I'm really thankful. So that's the number one, the most important thing. Also want to give a massive shout out to all my sponsors. And I want to give, listen, I'm going to be honest with you, let's be real here. Let's give a massive shout out to all, let's give a big applause to all the fighters, especially the ones who have been fasting and training during the month of Ramadan this year. So a few of the boys, for example, Ismail Iqbal, he was at Smart. What's it called? Where's Ismail? Where are you? There are you. What was the charity called? Salam Charity. So he was at Salam Charity. He was giving and providing aid to, was it the people of Lebanon?
Syrian refugees, Lebanese families and Palestinians.
So Syrian refugees, Lebanese refugees, and Palestinian refugees. So he was providing aid and support for them during Ramadan. At the same time, he's preparing for a fight. So inshallah, we'll get an interview with him as well. And inshallah, we'll get an interview with my man, Zay Combat, as well. So let's get this started now. Let's get straight to the business. Kostas, get to the stage, mate. Come on, let's go. You're looking mustard, mate. Come across. Come here, come inside. Come on, take a seat, mate. How are you, fella? Very good, very good. There you go, Tan. Should be working now. There you go. Oh.
Hello to everyone.
You've been here before, innit?
Eh?
You've been here before, not obviously here, but you've been to a press conference before. I saw your press conference.
Yes, my first time in England, it was on January.
Yeah, I saw that one. That was hilarious.
First time in my life I was being in press conference.
Explain to me, why were you going crazy there? You were shouting and screaming like non-stop. I don't understand it. Is it because of the opponent, or was just
Yes,
this is
because
just?
of the opponent.
What did he say to you?
He made me crazy.
What did he? What did he say to you? Why did he make you feel crazy?
A lot of things, bro. Like the first thing that he did, he posted on Instagram that he will make me he will jab me for 5 rounds.
Yeah.
But he didn't know with who he's fighting.
Right.
That was the first, and after on the press conference he said that he's a street fighter, and those things I don't like it.
Yeah.
You know, when you are a fighter,
Yeah.
you're fighting on the ring, not
Yeah.
outside
Yeah.
of the ring.
Because I saw you guys. You were on each side of the table, end of the table, and you kept saying to him, "Listen, look at the floor. Don't look at me." Even
No,
when
it was
everyone else is
different.
talking.
Like, okay, he don't deserve to look at in my eyes.
Yeah.
I don't like someone that I don't like him to look at me in my eyes, because for me, when you look someone in the eyes,
Yeah.
you are very manly. And people that they fight outside in the streets like with like it's like you. How can I say? Like you bullying people. For me,
Okay.
I don't like that.
And you get
The only fights for me, you can fight on the ring. That's it.
Okay, fair enough. I've got obviously a few questions,
Yeah,
right?
right.
So some people asked a few questions about yourself, because that's what we do. We ask obviously people on the platform to ask a few questions to a few fighters that we're going to have on the press conference. So I'm going to ask a few of my questions, but then there's about one or two from the public that ask questions as well.
Yeah.
My simple ones is, what made you choose boxing? Why boxing? You could have chosen any other sport. Why did you choose boxing?
I choose boxing because it's on my veins. Because I am Greek, the boxing is actually ancient Greek Olympic sport, and for me, my ancient ancestors, they choose boxing to show how manly they are, and I choose boxing as the most manly sport
Yeah.
to make proud my family.
Yeah.
That was the only thing that I choose boxing, especially my grandparents.
Okay, alright. That's good, man. Respect, bro, honestly. I wanted to ask you about, when me and you always having a conversation, it's always full of a lot of, sorry about my French, it's full of a lot of fucking energy, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I've spoken to a few fighters, not many bring the energy that you do. I know it's over text and...
I told you,
Bro.
it's on my veins.
Yeah.
I don't step back. I don't care if I lose or
Yeah.
win. The thing is to make it heroic, bro.
Yeah.
Because my ancestors, they was fighting for that, for proud, for one word, not for money, not for anything. I don't care about the money or anything. I care about the glory. I want to win everyone. I don't care, but I don't care if I lose. At least I make it heroic, bro.
Yeah.
I want to fall down. That's it.
So you want to get knocked down?
If the opponent can, it never happen. But you know what I mean.
So you've never been knocked down before?
No, never.
Never been tickled, nothing?
Knockdown, yes, but
Okay.
never my knees touching the canvas. Never.
So there's been like a standing
It's
eight
in
count.
amateur, you know, in amateur they count more easy.
Yeah.
But me, I never feel that I lost my thing.
Okay, alright, okay. Fair enough. You're fighting for the eliminator title. You know that as soon as you win this fight, if you was to win this fight against Lance is a very good fighter for the public who don't know about him yet. If you beat him, you're fighting for the title next, and that could potentially be at your court. How much does that mean to you that you could potentially be fighting in London in one of the most prestigious venues in the country?
As I said before, I choose boxing because it was my ancestral Olympics. My dream from a kid,
Yeah.
from a young kid, from when I went to gymnasium, because the ancient Greek kids, they choose their sport from when they went to gymnasium. I sported boxing. I choose boxing to go in Olympics. My goal when I was kid, it was to go in Olympics in London,
Right.
2012. But I missed because of my injuries. My knees. Very, very, very crucial injuries that
Okay.
make me to lose my mind, to lose everything.
Yeah.
And if I win this fight
Yeah.
and I fight in London,
Yeah.
like I will fight for my life there.
Yeah.
And not in London,
Yeah.
on Saturday as well, you will see.
Yeah. And we're looking forward to it, honestly.
You will
because
see
bring the
that
energy.
I will make everything, because for me,
Mm.
like if I take the belt, I will go under the London and I complete one of my dreams. You know, it's not the same, but it's kind of the same. I'm fighting in London.
Yeah.
That like the new Rome, the new capital of Rome,
Yeah.
England.
Yeah.
Actually, it's the new Rome, and I will fight there. That's it.
Well, let's see. Hopefully that goes to plan. I mean, look, you've got a big fight coming up.
110%.
It's a big fight, and people don't know about it yet. But I'm sure some of you guys know Ginge from Shard End. I mean, you lot are from Midland, so I'm guessing most of you would know who Ginge from Shard End is. He's friends with Tommy Hench, etc. Perry fought Tommy Hench. This man, I saw his fight, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I think you're the type of person who'd rather go out than quit, isn't it? Is that right?
What?
You would rather be knocked out on the floor, trying your best, than not try your best and be stopped or quit on the stool. Is that correct?
Say again.
So when you're fighting, your
Yeah.
mentality, do or die, basically. Is that the mentality that you have? I'm here to win, or you have to stop me.
Yeah, that's it. Only when I am fighting, always when I am going up to the ring, I am fighting. I never fight for myself. I fight from the other people that support me, and the people that it's always with me, and especially for my homeland. I want to make everyone proud about me, and to make proud these people. It's not like you go up to the ring and you like for me. To make people proud about you is only go straight and fight for the thing that you want. I don't care if I lost or win.
Yeah.
But if I lost, you will see me on the floor. Or on the floor, or, you know.
Okay, so you're willing to go for it. Okay, respect, my brother. So, last few questions. How's the training been going? I see your routine, you're hitting the bags, you got the power, but is there anything new that you're doing in training for this fight?
For this fight, for any fight, I always choose the stamina.
Yep, so you're working on that
Like
a lot?
for this fight, I ran around 80 kilometers, it's around 60 miles. I ran 60 miles for this fight. And also my training,
Yeah.
for my boxing training, I didn't choose any plan. I used to train for Danny because I see him how he's fighting, and I was working on it for the uppercut on the counter. But unfortunately, I will not fight with him.
Yeah, he busted his nose up, so he messaged me, he broke his nose. So for people who don't know, Danny Horsford, who fought at main event in our last event, he was going to come and fight this man at cruiserweight, but unfortunately he broke his nose. So when he sent me the text, it was pretty shit when I got it, but it is what it is, it happens. But
I was giving 150 uppercuts.
You were giving 100. So you were drilling 150 uppercuts for him.
I was waiting to bite him, to punch him with uppercut with my right uppercut.
Now that's gonna have to change, isn't it?
I changed my plan. I worked more in stamina, in more punches, because I see how my opponent he do sparring. It's different when he do punch, when he do sparring, when he fighting. Like me, I am different when I am fighting, and I'm different when I am training, and I'm different when I am sparring. I am not the same.
Okay.
So probably him, I don't expect him, but I see with my eyes for all the things that I know. This man, I will take him in the stamina.
Okay, so you feel like you can do this guy in 3 rounds at fast pace? You reckon he'll tire out? So if I was to say to you, what's your game plan coming into this fight? I'm guessing you're now.
You know what? Always, as my trainers, they used to train to me, and I want to say thank you to all my Greek trainers. They never take money from me.
Respect.
And because in Greece it's our sport.
Okay.
It's like our religion, boxing. They never take money from me to teach me.
Okay.
This guy, if my trainers was here, they used to say to me, keep your distance.
Yeah.
But I keep my distance until I hear the bell.
Yeah.
After when I hear the bell, I am going straight away. I can't keep my distance.
So you're not going to literally take a back step, you're taking a front step against this guy?
In the start, only in the start.
Only in the start.
I don't
so
care now if
he
listens and he knows I am unpredictable, I can't even predict for myself what I will do in the fight.
That's exactly.
But it's 100% that I will attack.
Okay.
I will attack like till my last breath. I will make attack. I want the win. I want the belt.
Of course, man.
I want the belt. You know how much I want the belt.
Of course, brother. Of course.
You know how much.
We've got the new belts coming in now. This is the old generation.
I don't care how it looks the belt. I want the belt.
Okay. We'll work on that. At the end of the day, obviously, you gotta.
I don't care how it looks. I want the belt.
Let's finish on this. So, what's your fight prediction, Kostas? What's your fight prediction?
You never predict in the fight. Probably, I never knocked out or knock out. Maybe I will go straight and I take one punch in the counter. But I never get. I don't think that I will fall down. But I predict that the other guy, he will suffer.
Right.
He will suffer.
Yeah.
If he win me, he will get fucked. He have to get fucked to win me. Everyone does that. Because, I am on the front line. I don't step back. Okay. If I step back to throw my right hand. That's it.
This is going to be an interesting fight then. I'm looking forward to it.
I think that it will be the best fight in the life.
So, what's your final message? to Lance? What's your final message to them?
The final message.
Take your time. What's your final message?
Don't think that you will fight for the belt. This belt, light heavyweight, cruiserweight, and maybe heavyweight, it belongs to me, bro.
That's it. I like the confidence, man.
Okay. No, it's not confidence. It's know thyself. I know who I am and I know what
Well,
I is.
get the win, and then we can talk, of course. Then we can plan something else. Get the win first, yeah? Anyway, listen, Kostas, it's been good interviewing you, man, honestly.
Nice to meet you again.
Really enjoyed interviewing you, really enjoyed speaking to you, brother. Thank you. Guys, Kostas! Spartan fighter, this guy. I'm telling you now, it's going to be a very good fight when you see him. Right, let's hit a quick little break. I'm going to set up the next interviews, and then we'll get cracking.
Surely there must be more to life than spending the first 20 years in education in order to spend the next 40 years working for 40 hours a week for somebody you probably don't like, just so that you can retire and spend the remaining days of your life and live off 40% of what you're earning. Some people will call this a job, or other people refer to it as just over broke. We get fallen into that trap where we're just trying to survive and get by month to month. About 16 years ago, I was in a place where I really needed to make a change, and I started looking at many ways I could do that. And how could I be more free financially? And I started looking at property, but my belief was you need a huge amount of money to get started in property. The reality is, which I found very quickly, it was not about starting with a lot of money, it was understanding the techniques, the strategies, the methodologies that people are using to profit from property. And over the last 16 years, we've been able to build a number of property businesses and do very well from that. But what I've really enjoyed the most is being able to serve other people and help them on their property investing journey so they can start making a difference in their lives. And we do this in a number of ways. We run a number of workshops. We also run a monthly meetup where in Birmingham, we meet once a month, really to meet other people doing property investing, to connect with me. So the first step would be, if this is making sense to you, is reach out to us, come and connect with us, come and meet us at the Property Meet, and hopefully I'll see you at the next one very soon.
I'm taking out your lights. I just do it out of spite. We gon' fight. We gon' fight. Yeah, we gon' fight. Better bring your A game for your life. We gon' fight. We gon' fight. We about to fight. I got fire in my veins. I can do this all night. We gon' fight. I get so excited when the bodies hit the floor. I can't get enough, give me some more. Got no invitation, so I'm kicking down your door. I'ma start a war because I run things out.
Give me a round or two and I'll knock him out, put him to sleep, 100%.
Hand on the game, we are not playing the same. No, we not looking to change. Hand on the wheel, they think we lacking the drive. Boy, you should stay in your lane. Foot on the gas, I do not care if I crash. Long as I keep it playing. What is the plan? I cannot lie for none of you. Long as I know who I am, I'm in control. God got his hand on my soul. And if I land and he got the remote, made it as far as a miracle, miracle. Anything less is cynical. Staying true, I can't lie in your interview. Tell the truth while you lie with your interview. And your acting is so hypocritical. In control, nothing more, this is minimum.
Carry on underestimating me. I promise you I'm gonna know if you sparkly now, and you're gonna be laid flat on the canvas.
How he held me down the most. Can't washed up now, gotta grind till I'm ghost. Gotta thank God how he held me down the most.
All right, I'm going to interview Ismail Iqbal. He's going to be on the CSL 6 card. I'm looking forward to interviewing Ismail because he's a part of Fitbox Club's team. So guys, give a massive round of applause to one of your own, Ismail Iqbal. A bit of a celebrity here, mate. Yeah, I didn't know. So Ismail, it's good seeing you, my brother. Met a few times now. I think I saw you day before, I don't know. Do you know what it is? My memory is just shit, bro. It's completely gone. I'm going to be honest with you. I barely just about got to my hotel, and after that, my phone's been going mad. Where's Hakeem? Hakeem knows as well. Literally, bro, when you're promoting, you're multitasking left, right, and centre, bro. I can't even tell you how confused I am. So when people message me and I don't get back to them, or I'm just staring at the messages, mate, it's because I'm like a potato, bro. But forget about me anyway. The most important thing is talking about the boys who are fighting, such as yourselves. So I want to know a bit more about why you chose boxing, because it's the same thing I asked Kostas. Now Kostas is a crazy Spartan fighter. It's in his blood. What's in your blood? Why do you want to go in the ring and punch someone in the face?
For me, it's not even about being hard. It's not about being tough. It's about the mental game. It's all about improving yourself and becoming a better person and becoming a better fighter as well because of it. It's all in the brain. It's not about how hard you can hit. It's not about how fast you are. It's about your mental fortitude. And that's the reason I took this fight. It was to prove to myself that I can put myself through it and come out a winner. And that doesn't mean whether your hands raised or not. Becoming a winner is everyone that has gone through a camp Ramadan, no Ramadan, we've gone through a tough camp and they come out of it and they stand in that ring. No one knows what it's like to stand in a ring until they do it, right? So everyone's always watched fighting growing up. I've watched fighting for 20 years, right? And you think, how did this fighter, he was a bit nervous, or why did he lose, why did he win? You're not going to know until you make that walk to the ring. Only at that point you realise, oh, this is what fighters go through. And I want to know what that's like. I want to have as much life experience as possible.
And how's your training camp been going with your head coach, Sham? So guys, big up Sham. Massive shout out to Sham, head coach. Let's give a big shout out to Adam Kiani as well, the 2 owners of this gym. Massive shout out to these boys, remember that, because these guys took care of me as well specifically. You know, they've opened up the doors for me. I was speaking to these guys backstage, and honestly, they've opened up the doors whenever we needed stuff like sorted out, any storage situations, any pickles that I've been through, they've always been there for me. So guys, whenever you're looking at training, whenever you're looking at, you know, if you need someone to speak to, if you're going through a bad phase or anything like that, you can always come here, you can work your ass off, you can go home and feel better, a lot better. So guys, final time, let's give a big shout out to Fitbox Police and the staff. Ismail, so we got you matched up with one of the Coventry boys. But I believe you're from High Wycombe, is that right?
From High Wycombe, but I lived in Coventry for 4 years, you know, I went to university there. So not too far, I was stomping around there.
You're from High Wycombe, because you've got to remember, I'm already confused here. Yeah. So you're from High Wycombe, you used to live in Coventry, so what are you doing here?
Yeah, I'm working with my big brother Adam. So this wouldn't have never been possible without Adam and Sham and the brotherhood that's been created here. And that's what's drawn me here, it's the brotherhood, it's the family. Yeah. You don't get this everywhere else. We've had people that joined maybe the camp only 2 weeks ago, and they've had a better vibe here than they have in their whole amateur boxing career, so it's just beautiful to see.
I've been watching your stories as well, so I want to give a shout out to Moroccan, Mo, and Cameron Lee. Those 2 boys are quite recent, aren't they?
No, Mohammed's been here for a while. We had an addition with Haroon, who's 18 years old, amateur boxer, up and coming, fast hands, mate. That guy's a killer. Yeah. No one wants to face him.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to seeing him in action, inshallah, as well. Not against me though, but just generally. Ismail, so you're fighting Abdulrazak. He's had 1 fight, and then he had a recent one last minute and lost that fight. Okay. So he's coming in with a bit of experience. He's coming with a bit of ring generalship. What's your take on that now? Now you know, well, not now you know, but you now know that recently he's had a second fight. He took a last minute one, lost it. And what's your kind of mindset now? Going into a fight with this person, you've never fought before, you need to remember that. How are you going to be able to handle that kind of like, atmosphere, the adrenaline that comes with it? How are you going to be able to handle this in front of your crowd?
Well, like I say, I can't completely say how I'm going to handle it because I've never done it before, right? So it's a challenge, but that's the whole point of this journey, is the challenge, the mental challenge. And I know because of the self-belief, and it's not just self-belief, it's through hard work, right? Through hard work, you build up your self-belief and you know what you're going to achieve, you know what you're going to do. And at the end of the day, if it doesn't work out, it don't work out, but you went through it, you done it, and the amount that you're going to gain from that is second to none. No one can tell you anything. No one can tell you what you lost or what you gained from that fight but yourself.
MashaAllah, bro, MashaAllah. Last few questions.
Don't think too hard.
You're right, yeah? See you shaking there a little bit.
Me? It runs in the family, this twitchy leg.
They can't see it because there's a tablecloth there, but he's shaking a lot.
The twitchy leg, it runs in the family.
I've got that issue as well, but it happens at work. For the last few questions.
I'm just nervous about the questions you're going to ask, Ali.
Man, I'm not that bad, man. I'm not that bad. I'm nervous because this ain't even my house. This is not my area. I come here by myself. Obviously, yes, Fitbox is 100% my home. But I'm not from this area. I'm by myself. I'm on my ones.
You're doing good, Ali. Don't worry, brother.
Yes, my boy Hakeem's here as well. Me and my boy Hakeem are here from Alpha, so we got 2 Woking boys here now. That's it. I completely forgot my brother. Sorry, but literally for us, it's quite nerve-wracking. We're not with our usual people here. Yeah. So it's for us to set up something like this, mashallah, and have a good turnout for a press conference. I get a chance to interview you while you're shaking your leg. I'm enjoying this, and I'm looking forward to obviously Saturday night, because hopefully by Saturday night I can be a bit more relaxed and I can sit down and watch you fight. If you guys watch my YouTube channel, you'll see the vlogs made from Hakeem on Instagram. Add him up, is Urban Lensman. I'll say it again, Urban Lensman. If you go on my YouTube channel, Combat Sports League, you'll see the 3 vlogs that we've done. It's basically just to show you the life of a promoter, of what happens backstage during press conferences, during the weigh-ins, and during fight night. We're just trying to show an indication to people that, you know, what life is like on the other side that people don't understand. Ismail, what is your game plan going towards your fight now? You've got a fight coming up, you know it's a big fight.
Yeah.
It's against a rival club, Evolution Gym, Coventry from Shaz. So, what's your game plan going towards this man? You don't know too much information about it. You know he's got the experience a little bit though, but what's your kind of game plan? How are you going to head on?
My genuine game plan is just to give him a boxing lesson, straight up. I can move better than he can move. I'm quicker, faster, the timing, it's just different. I didn't know I was capable of it myself, but the training camp I learned a lot, and I'm big up to my boy Zay Combat. You should be here, Zion. He put me through this. He really drove me. We started the camp, it was just me and him, except in the fight.
Yeah.
It was just me and him, and then we come here to Fitbox, and the family, the team that we've grown, wow, the self-belief that we've got now, unmatched.
MashaAllah.
Let's go.
What's your, so last question, not last question, 2 more, I promise. What's your fight prediction?
Fight prediction. If I'm honest, most likely we'll go to 3 rounds, and it'll be all 3 rounds to me, and I can't see him really landing more than about 3-4 punches on me, I'll be honest with you.
3-4 punches in 3 rounds, is that what you think?
Head movement, head movement, head movement.
You don't think he'll catch you?
He's not going to catch me, but he's not going to catch me hard, I'll tell you that. He might catch me on my way out, but he's got, I don't see what he can really bring that these guys in my gym haven't already brought to the table.
Alright, okay. So what's your final message then to him?
Final message to him, Abdul Razak, bro, man versus man, bring your best, I'll bring my best, and we'll go toe to toe. That's it. At the end of the day, we're going to shake hands and we're going to go our separate ways, and we'll be glad that we both met each other. And he won't be that glad he met me, to be fair. Let's be real.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ismail Iqbal. Thank you. All right. I'm actually excited for the next one. At the same time, I'm a little bit nervous as well. But let's get up Perry Atkinson and Justice Chowdhury, please. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be the biggest heavyweight fight I've definitely planned by far. I'm looking quite small compared to these two boys, I'm not gonna lie. Right, let's get straight to it. So both gentlemen are announced to fight for the heavyweight strap. This title, you know, I'm not gonna lie to you. If you look at the last event, the heavyweight strap wasn't contested for. Some of you guys know who Justice is. Simply by just going on the YouTube channel. You go on him, you see what Justice is about. The guy literally gives it his all. Simple as that. Whenever I speak to Justice, he's always up for it. Whether he comes with a team or not, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where the location is. My guy Justice has always been saying to me, "You just bring me one person, and I will take him down. Not a problem. I'll put everything in the line, and I'll just take him out. Just make sure that eventually I'll get that title fight." So when we try to get the Christian Nyambo fight organised, Nyambo, you know, decided to. It's a bit frustrating because you know you give him the opportunity to win the title, he wins the title, and then he decides to take the piss and then not be in touch for God knows how long, how many weeks. So that was the fight that we initially wanted to organise, the Christian Nyambo versus Justice fight. Two massive heavyweights. They both fought before, it was a draw. But we had a feeling the rematch was going to be really good. So the idea was that they'd have the rematch in October last year. However, Nyambo pulled out, and since then has literally just decided to vanish from the face of the earth, bro. And I'm not going to lie to you, it's kind of fucked me off a little bit because I've had to design a new belt and order it, which ain't fucking cheap. But the main thing is, you know, when I told Justice the news, he was pissed. And he has every fucking right to be pissed. But I promised him that we're going to do something, not different, but we're going to do something that is kind of out of my depth at that time, which was just to bring an interim belt. Yeah, we know UFC do it as well. I couldn't give a bollocks. But for us, we thought if we get an interim belt, there's no denying it. He absolutely has to be fighting for the title next. So as soon as we got the interim belt, he won that, and now we come to Coventry, we come to the Midlands. I did promise him, I said to him, look, we will come to near your ends and do an event. And now Nyambo took the piss with giving the belt back. I said to him, I thought to myself, look, you know what? Keep the fucking belt. It doesn't mean anything now because I've got a new belt coming in anyway. So I couldn't give a shit. So that's the promise I decided to give, and I wanted to make sure that you guys, the public, get a massive, you know, get hyped about this big heavyweight fight because I brought in his opponent next to me, Perry Atkinson. I know Perry from Gingers Dingers 2 and 1. So when I saw his fight, I thought, okay, this guy, you know, techie, southpaw, fast feet, really good mobility. It makes sense. Let's go speak to Justice. It didn't matter if I brought anyone to Justice. Justice would have said yes anyway, and he will tell you that himself. But as soon as I said to Justice, listen, I've got someone for you. Let's do it. He goes, no problem. Just make sure it's a title fight. And initially we did 16-ounce gloves, now we're doing 12-ounce gloves. These boys are going to fight in fucking laced gloves. They're going to feel like cannons. You got to look at this, right? Justice is about 118 kgs and Perry's 130. So in that ring, you're going to hear some crazy shots. And when you're ringside especially, you're going to be feeling it. Trust me, the decibels are going to be high on this team. So, Forget him. Why am I even talking about him? Justice, you can take the mic because I want to ask you one question. You share the same anger towards Nyambo because he was supposed to fight you, yeah, and he took the piss. I just want you to tell me your side of the things. Like, what do you think the reason is why this guy's not fighting you? Because I'm going to be honest with you, yeah, you know me, bro. I'm saying just like you, I'll keep it real. He says that he wants to fight you eventually, then he says you're not good enough, and then when we get the fight organised, the guy decides to ghost you and completely vanish. And do you remember we spoke bare times, we said, look, what's going on here, what's going on here? You rightfully asked me what's happening, why are we not getting this fight done? Now he's not fighting, how are you feeling about that now? Because now you've got a different opponent.
I'm not really, I feel not fair enough to be fair. Like I said, I fight anyone, anytime, any place. That's how I roll. I'm not here for the talking. You're gonna see me on Saturday night. Just leave it talking and that's it.
Yeah, that's fine, my brother. And Perry.
Hello.
Now, you've been saying quite a lot of stuff. You're a competitive man. There's no beef in this fight, just to let you guys know. Okay? This is just a competitive fight. But I showed you the video, you saw it, you were happy with it. It's your first title fight, is that correct?
Yes. Yeah.
So it's your first title fight. So tell me, I mean, what was your opinion when you saw Justice fight? What was your opinion?
I like the style he came forward, but I know how good I am and I believe in my ability, and I don't think he's ever been tested by someone like me.
So when you mean my tested, do you feel like the opponents that have been given to him aren't at the level?
I think his last fight, the bloke like had no power at all, so he's never been tested by someone who can actually stand there and bang. So I want to see how he takes a punch.
So, what about, you're a southpaw as well. I need to remember this as well. Yeah. You're a southpaw. Do you feel that this might be an issue for Nyambo? Not Nyambo. Why am I mentioning his fucking name? For Justice. Why do you think that's a problem?
Because I'm an awkward southpaw. I'm not just a southpaw, I'm very awkward. I can have people about, I'm awkward to eat. I come out my last fight 3 weeks ago and didn't even get hit in the face.
Okay, but in my opinion, my humble opinion, Justice definitely is the type of person who's going to come at you. Do you feel you can come out of this fight without, unscathed?
Nah,
because this is a, I mean, I don't know why I'm even saying it, but you know yourself, you're fighting a heavyweight fight. Anything can happen. Lights can turn off in a second.
I've always got to be switched on, but I know I can take a punch better than anyone. So if I'm still standing there after I took his best punch, he's in trouble, not me.
So you're thinking power for power, you got the edge on that?
Yeah, I'm more powerful.
Wow. Okay, I don't know, fair enough, respect, because I'm only saying this because...
I like Justice, he's shown nothing but respect, so it's respect from me, but you've got to back yourself at all times. And I believe I'm better in every department, so...
So if this fight went to the distance, let's just say, I don't know how it's going to go to the distance, I'll be honest with you, because this is a 5-round fight. But if this fight was to go to the distance, who do you think's got more about them to go towards the end?
Well, I've done 5 rounds already before, with a tough opponent as well, so I've been there, I've been through the war, so I'm prepared for that myself, so I'm not worried about that really.
Okay, fair enough. And your preparation for this fight? Do you feel you needed to prepare for him? Because
Yeah,
I know you
never underestimate any opponent, and I think Justice, I've watched the way he comes forward, it's going to bring the best out of me, so I've got to be in my A game to beat him. If I make one mistake, he'll beat me, and that's just the boxing.
Fair enough. Okay, and Justice, how's your preparation been for Perry Atkinson? Because when I showed you the footage, you showed respect as well, like you always do with your opponents. You know that Perry's a techie guy. Good southpaw, good feet, he's fast as well. Now Perry's talking about power. Do you think he's got the power to put you away like that?
Like I said to you, man, I'm not here for the talking. You will see me on Saturday night. Simple. I'm not here for no talking.
But what about the preparation though? Because you've sparred Matty Moore.
No, I sparred Matty Moore.
Yeah.
I sparred Shaw, I sparred Grant, I sparred Shaw Williams.
Yes, I saw that. Very good spars.
I sparred a lot of tough people.
Yeah, man.
But like I said, I train alone, I fight alone, I come alone. Simple.
Can you explain to people about who you're representing? Because I know you're talking.
I'm not representing nobody.
Yes.
I'm not saying, but like I said, I should not give nobody the credit if I'm training alone. Yes. So it doesn't matter if he's training for 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. It takes a big boost to go in the ring and fight. But like I said, you see me on Saturday night.
And before we finish between you guys, what is your prediction? So I'm going to obviously face you guys up, but what is your, do you have a prediction Is there a specific way you have to train for him?
I'm not saying nothing, like I said, you see me on Saturday night, and leave it as that.
Yeah.
Simple.
And what about you, Perry?
We'll see.
Just we'll see, yeah? This is a very polite heavyweight press conference. I can assure you, in the ring is not going to be polite, but that's really good though, between these guys. I don't want anything like that to happen. So you're saying you're not going to give no prediction? He's not going to give no prediction either?
I'm going to give nothing away. We'll see how I get in there and how good I am.
Yeah? Last thing. I know you don't like these things, but I have to ask you. Do you see past him? So do you feel there's a few other targets that you've got in your mind that you want to take out if you was to take this guy out?
Once I take him out, I want Jim Richard, and straight after him, I want Tommy Hedge.
So why do you want to go for these guys? Is it because they're like well-known heavyweights?
Yeah, the well-known heavyweights in Birmingham. It's for me now to bet on them to come out there. So yeah, like I said, that's what I'm.
And Perry, what do you think about this? Because I'm not saying he's overlooking you, but I have to ask these questions because in terms of heavyweight fighters, I only know a few. I know in terms of activity-wise, you're always the most active. So in terms of heavyweight fighters, I've said to him, is there any names that he's got in mind? He's mentioned if he was to beat you, or once he's beaten you, he's now looking at James from Chardin, and he's also looking at Tommy Hedge. So what do you think about that in terms of how he's planning ahead?
He ain't going to beat me, so he can stop that already.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's get these guys faced off. Let's get these guys faced off. How about that? Yeah. Security. All right. Security. Get ready, please.
Wait there, Perry. There.
I don't want no music because I need to hear everything. No, I can't.
Okay, boys, you ready to face off? Come a little bit closer to the camera. Just there. A little bit closer.
Size them up.
Both the same way. Side and height. 6'3", 6'4". 6'3", 6'4", yeah? All right, gentlemen. This is going to be a big one. I can assure you that. Ladies and gentlemen, Perry Atkinson and Justice.
Come on, Perry! Come on, Perry! Come on, Perry!
A round or two and I'll knock him out and put him to sleep 100%.
Hand on the game, we are not playing the same. No, we not looking to change. Hand on the wheel, they think we lacking the drive. Boy, you should stay in your lane. Foot on the gas, I do not care if I crash. Long as I keep it playing. What is the plan? I cannot lie for none of you. Long as I know who I am, I'm in control. God got his hand on my soul. And if I land and he got the remote, made it this far, it's a miracle, miracle. Anything less is cynical. Staying true, I can't lie in your interview. Tell the truth while you lie with your interview. And your acting is so hypocritical. In control, nothing more, this is minimal.
Carry on underestimating me. I promise you I'm gonna knock you sparkly now, and you're gonna be laid flat on the
God, how he held me down the most. Can't stop now, gotta grind till I'm ghost. Gotta thank God, how he held me down the most.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, let's roll out. I've got here the one and only Leo Khan. Right, Leo, you can put that away now. Let me turn this off. First of all, thank you for turning up. You're looking very good. Got your trim and everything. You going anywhere after? Anywhere fancy?
Bit of training after this.
A bit of training. Now, why didn't you just take a few days off? It's fight week, bro.
No rest for the blessed.
Fair enough. Leo, so I come across your profile on Instagram. For people who don't know, when you're doing promoting, most of your networking is done on social media. So obviously, for me, for a person who's down south in a small town where just a population of a few thousand people, my aim was, if I come to the Midlands, I've got to network with as many people as I can, with Adam Kiani, with Sham, with Fitbox, with other people like Zay Combat, Ismail, etc. Nabil, yes Nabil, MK. These guys I had to network with in just like over a few, we're talking a few months. So when I met Leo, he was into bodybuilding. So Leo, tell me about this, because I've got a question to ask you. So you're doing bodybuilding, but what made you choose boxing? Like I'm asking everyone else, and they are saying, you know, boxing is the sport, but would you say boxing is really your sport? Because initially it's actually bodybuilding, isn't it?
I'm made for any kind of sport, boxing or whatever you want to call it. And firstly, as a kid, I did do a bit of boxing, and this opportunity come to me. It was meant to be on Sunday Smoke. There were two guys that kind of flapped their back end.
No way.
Yeah, one guy got a backup dancer from overseas, and I don't know what happened. And then I've got an opportunity coming from that.
Right.
So I'm ready to call out anyone or anyone who wants it. I'm waiting for you lot.
So after your fight against Luke Jenkins, you're looking at getting on a Sunday Smoke.
Yeah, let's see if they're ready for it. Then I'll take the smoke to them.
Have you spoken to their team yet?
No, I've got contacts with them. Yeah. The guy who did want it, he really wasn't on it when I put it on his toes. No.
Who was the person? Can you share it?
Zaki was in there. and his backup dancer was that Fode. Somebody even represented him.
Fode couldn't get
what happened there, bro?
Fode.
You put it on me, innit?
Fode couldn't get his
bloody visa. Should I help you with that?
Yeah. I might have to take
I
might have to take up on that.
Well, let's take Combat Sports League overseas.
Inshallah, let's see. You know, I mean, anything's possible. But right now, my focus is my first expansion in the Midlands. So forget about the backup dancers. Forget about the visa issues. The Sunday Smokes, that's a conversation we can definitely have. I'll speak to Bouncer as well. Bouncer's a good brother as well, so shout out to Bouncer. Me and my boy Bouncer, I've got the same show on the 21st of May, this Saturday. We both were speaking to each other, alhamdulillah. You know what, I've got to say one thing, is Bouncer's such a humble man, honestly, man. And the things that he's gone through for this week, it's just completely unfair. So for the people out there who've been taking the piss with his platform and shit like that, only a few of them, because the majority of them he's got a massive support. Honestly, you guys need to fucking wind your neck in, because the shit that he's done for you guys, you lot ungrateful bastards. So fix your shit up and bounce up, big up, my brother. Good luck on Saturday night. But Leo, let's get down to business. Luke Jenkins, the guy's 39 years of age. I asked him, do you want to fight? He goes, yeah, I want to scrap, I don't mind. From down south, these boys don't play. You tell me what you bring in from the Midlands.
I'm bringing all the smoke that he needs. I'm going to show this guy from down south how it's really done, how us guys from the slums do it. Because the background, I ain't really come from the best of backgrounds. I've been to prison, yeah. I've knocked a few heads that needed knocking. But now I'm doing the ring properly, and let's show Luke how it's done.
You can do it legally without trouble now?
Legally, without getting myself into trouble, yeah.
So what's your plans with Luke Jenkins? When I showed you his video of his sparring and stuff, he's got a bit of speed on him. He's also done bodybuilding before, like, so I didn't even fucking know that. I only just found out like a few weeks ago when I sent you the details. But when you saw his footage, what was your opinion about him, like, initially?
I was like, you know what, I appreciate this guy's thirst for the sport.
Yeah.
Whether he's talented or not, I'm going to see on the day. But I don't see him as much of a challenge. It's going to be another sparring session, like I tell the lads. Lucky I'm training at Fitbox with a few other lads that are fighting on the card, so it is literally going to be another sparring session for me.
Fair enough, man. Some strong words there, bro.
Yeah, straight.
I mean, where do you plan this fight to go? Are you going to be dictating that fight? As soon as the bell rings, you touching gloves, or you going, nah, mate, we're in a fucking
No, I'll touch gloves, I'll keep it civil, but I'm still going to have to, like, break his heart.
You're going to break his heart? I wasn't asking you to date him.
No, I mean, like, break his heart at it when he's rolling off the canvas.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Alright, fair play, man. We initially thought of 16-ounce gloves, only because, from my experience, when people fight for the first time, the 12-ounce gloves is a bit of a wake-up call.
No, I want the 12 ounce.
You wanted the 12 ounces. I think I got that both sides confirmed it anyway.
He's not a kid, I ain't a kid. I'm sure he's not fist with a few guys in the past, so 12 ounce, man, let's do it.
I mean, he's been very respectful. I mean, he's from down south. He wasn't able to make it.
Should have at least come on it.
It's not going to be easy for some of the boys down south. Look, bro, petrol prices and diesel prices have gone through the roof. It's not easy nowadays. Freddo chocolates are fucking.
You could have set up a GoFundMe for it.
Freddo chocolates are like 30p. It's like a fucking mortgage now, bro. So it's not easy for us. You get me? You got to understand that. But look, this Luke Jenkins fight. I want to let you know about one thing. His cornerman. He's got a very good cornerman with him. A guy who's been in the game for a while. He also actually fought on our card. He fought as a main event fighter against one of the Kurdish kings, Rebwa, the Kurdish king. What's your take on that? Because Luke's going to be coming in, his first fight, he's going to have an experienced cornerman. Do you feel it's extremely important to have someone there by your side to support you and to advise you on how to be fighting? Because a lot of people, they get good people behind them, and they're saying to him, look, go behind your jab, and they're like, yeah, whatever, mate, no problem. They go in and just fucking start slinging.
That's calm, but if you know who I've got in my corner, I've got the king of the Midlands, I've got Mr. Adam Kiani, I've got Mr. Shamo.
Big up Adam Kiani, people!
So, it's not about the corner fighting, it's me fighting though, on a serious note, so Luke's gonna know, innit?
Is there a deeper reason why you're fighting? Is there an actual reason why you're doing this? Because there has to be a reason for people to get punched in the face, bro.
It's just about punch as hard as you could get punched in it. So he's gonna know on the day.
Yeah.
Straight. For me, it's like it's a point to prove to myself. People think, yeah, he's a bodybuilder, he's going into boxing. It's not about limiting the challenges, it's about challenging the limits. Straight.
Fair enough. Where are you getting all these quotes from? Someone's texting him. Someone's texting him. I might have to check the messages. Mate. Leo, let's finish off with this. 2 things. Fight prediction.
I ain't gonna say too much, but I'll play about with him in the first round. I do see it ending in the second.
Second round. Okay. And what's your last message?
Just make sure he's got a good recovery team on his side of it.
You mean my team, my medical team?
Just make sure you've got an extra pair of hands for it.
So you want me to spend more money and get more medical team?
You know,
get me out of pocket now.
You know, I'll help him out once I'm knocked him out.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Leo Khan. All right, let's get Hot Boy Trizzy in.
Thank you.
I thought I'd get the screen here because I just wanted to see.
I like that.
You know what it is? You know what it is? Like, these lot, I just thought if I put it here, it's all right. I don't know what's going on.
It does make sense.
But listen, there's a few things here that I'm a bit worried about, yeah? First one is, where do you get that suit from?
House of Cavani.
Someone said House of Fraser.
House of Cavani hooked me up for this thing. The big ups to House of Cavani. When he sees this, he's going to know that I put this thing properly. So, yeah, man.
Okay.
It's after me.
Yeah, I was going to say, man, you...
Thank you. I'm just trying to be
He looks good, doesn't he? He looks good,
I'm
man.
just trying to catch up to you.
I don't have nothing like this, bro. What are you talking about? This is Zara, mate. Listen,
It looks like Versace to me, man. I don't know.
Okay, we'll let people know it's Versace, innit, yeah? Okay, so listen, for people who don't know, Hot Boy Trizzy, he fought against Ginger from Chardin. He fought main event It was a heavyweight fight, right? You're not even a heavyweight fighter though.
No, no, I'm not. I just stepped up, kind of thing. Like I saw the opportunity. I took, obviously I wanted the belt, and I just took the opportunity, stepped up. What I feel like, I feel like I won the fight. Obviously, as the saying goes, you've got to do more to beat the home fighter. Whereas some people were saying it was a 60-40 fight in my favour, my 60 wasn't enough to, beat the home fighter. Should have been. Some people were saying I should have won. Some people were saying it should have been a draw. No one really come away saying that he beat me. He didn't drop me. My back didn't touch the ropes. Like, everyone can watch a fight. I feel like, it was my first fight ever as well.
Yeah. It was a very, very close fight, man.
Yeah,
I looked at that fight as well.
Trained a few months for it. 5 rounds, 12-ounce gloves. Never boxed before. I'm in 12 ounces already. And yeah, like you can watch a fight. I feel like I patterned him. So. Yeah.
What's the situation with? In terms of your plans, because obviously once you fight here, you fight for the belt.
Get the belt, yeah.
What's the kind of game plan after this? You're looking at fighting the rematch. Is this something that's on the cards?
Yeah, at some point that's definitely something I'm going to be doing. Also, I feel like, even though I did feel like I won the fight, obviously as I said, I didn't do enough. Like I didn't manage to knock him down. I didn't, knock him out like I foolishly thought I would. Obviously, you going into your first fight, I'm going to do this, whatever. Yeah. But I've got a lot of improving to do before I can, maybe come up against someone who's in a higher weight class. I need to be doing a lot more damage, kind of thing. Like almost to say, for example, like Canelo, the guy who got beat by Floyd is a different guy now. So I need to be a different guy if I'm going to be challenging people, weight classes above.
What did you learn from that fight?
What did I learn from that fight?
You didn't learn anything.
I'm trying to think.
That's not a fucking good thing, is it?
You know what it is? The grand scheme of things, I wouldn't really say there was much I could. If you think about it, like with everything that I was coming up against, I'm like I was weighing about 90, 91 kg that fight. He's weighing about, I think he must have been about 20 something kilos more than me. He's had X amount more fights than me.
Right.
I've not only took him a distance, but people are saying I've beat him. There was no real, there was, what learning curve was there to take away from that? Like my first fight ever, championship round, all the pressure, I've come out, everyone's screaming. I remember when I slipped on the canvas, I've looked up and the geezer's banging on the canvas, screaming in my face. It was so much pressure to deal with, and I dealt with it all as if I'd done it before. So all it did is let me know that this sport's for me. I can do this, and if I can deal with someone, of that weight and that experience, the guy that I'm fighting, I didn't even know. Like the guy I was supposed to be fighting, Thomas Fuller shit actually, because he pulled out in the fight.
Yeah.
This guy that I'm fighting now, he's what, 0? What is he? I don't know.
He's not had a fight.
He's not had any fight.
But he's been sparring.
Yeah.
So he's definitely up for it.
Yeah.
The Tom Fuller situation, man, I'm not gonna lie, that's just completely fucking pissed me off. Because I know one of my boys is watching that video, is expecting me to have a rant. We'll probably have that one, we'll have it now. Tom Fuller, mate, I'm not gonna lie to you, this guy wanted to fight, for example, there's a guy called Big Koo from Woking, he wanted to fight him because Big Koo was talking a load of shit during their fight, during the campaign. And then, we offer the fight for Tom. We go, listen, if you want Big Koo, right now we're doing a fight for the co-main event. It's going to be a title fight. It's the cruiserweight fight. He's like, I want Big Koo, I want Big Koo, I want Big Koo. I'm like, listen, Big Koo's already matched up. For those of you who don't know who Big Koo is, he's a big name in Woking, from my town, and he pisses a lot of fucking people off. Yeah. So this guy Tom, he didn't like it. He wanted a bit of him, and I said to him, if you want him, you have to go get a hot boy with Trizzy first. And what a way to do it is come into the Midlands, fight for the title, win the title, then you can go to your court and fight Big Koo. This was the agreement that we made in place. I've got the fucking contract right here for the people who are watching it on live stream. I kid you not, the whole thing's going all good. This fight card has been pissing me the fuck right off. I've been so pissed off with the guys who've been wasting my time. I can mention at least 10 people that I could be slating. Right now, Tom has to get it. Because this guy, tells me 4 or 5 weeks before he's got COVID. All right, that's fine. Totally understand. People get COVID. You know, they're talking about the Ukraine war now, not COVID, but it is what it is. People get ill. I've been ill as well. I've been ill a few times. I've had one of the fighters. His name is Sully Khan from High Wycombe. Big up, Sully Khan. The reason why I mentioned his name in regards to Tom Fuller, who's pulled out, is because my man had COVID, and I was on the phone to him 2 weeks before the last event. Right? This guy was still fighting. He goes, listen. I go to him, listen. Just fucking pull out. You sound bad, bro. You sound like someone put petrol on a diesel car. It don't make sense. He sounded really bad, yeah? Cat D, bro. Cat D fucking co-park car, mate. So he sounded really bad. He goes, no, bro, don't worry. I'm still in. Don't worry. I'm still in the game. I'm still going to fight. Well, why are you going to keep fighting? He goes, listen, it doesn't matter. A fighter is a fighter through thick and thin. It doesn't matter. Simple as that. If I lose the fight, I lose the fight. There's no excuse. Simple as that. And that's the thing I don't understand with this Tom Fuller guy. You come in, you talk the game, you wanted the fight, you got the fight, you decide to pull out and take the piss. I've been chasing you for weeks. I text you, have some respect at least. The respect that I give you, you should always expecting the same thing. Clearly, it wasn't the same. So you've completely taken the fucking piss, bro. So Tom Fuller can, you can suck a big one. He definitely. He's not on my fucking shows anymore. I'm down, man. Listen. Forget the cameras, man. This is just who I am generally. I have my rant all the time. If you watch my YouTube channel, if you look at my post-fight interviews, I get pissed off very quickly and I just say how it is. And I tell fighters as well, if you're going to take the fucking piss, I'm going to say it. Simple as that. I'm not some big man. I'm not like some guy who's a killer, who's a fighter and stuff. This is the fight game. It's a dirty business. You got to do what you got to do. People need to understand. I put money up. I put 20 to 30 up. For this one, I pay a little bit less. Let's be real, yeah? But in my events down south, my boy Hakeem's right here. He'll tell you the money that we put up down there. It's big money. And when you get guys like these that take the fucking piss, it ain't good. It ain't good for business, and it ain't good for reputation, it ain't good for my time. Because I feel like every time I do an event here, I feel like I lose a bit of myself. I'm being dead serious. Yeah. I would rather be in the ring fighting. I've already done it before. I'd rather be in the ring fighting. So my brother, honestly, massive respect for you to hold it down.
I appreciate, the opportunity as well at the end of the day, because that's what it is. Just
listen,
myself.
This is Tom's contract. The contract was simple.
Oh shit.
If you fight, you get the big coup fight. You ain't getting no big coup fight. You can have a fucking big poo instead. But hot boy, let's talk about the more important things anyway. We're gonna go. You got this cruiserweight fight.
Yeah.
Inshallah, tomorrow it's all good, no kushti.
Yeah.
I'm hoping no one else fucking pulls out.
Yeah.
But worst case scenario, if anything happens for any of the fighters right now, we're all gonna take care of them. We are planning to be here in the long term as well. But we got you the Dan fight.
Yeah.
What's your opinion on him, and what is your prediction?
I feel like, for me to, obviously as I've said before, whatever, didn't box before. Like the improvement that I made from not boxing to the Ginge fight, and from had my first fight to the fight I'm gonna have now. It's just correct. I think no one's ready for me. I really believe in myself. Anything I do, I take it serious. Do you know what I mean? If anything you see me do, you see me pick up a pen, I'm going to be a best-selling author. Do you know what I mean? That's just how I operate. Anything I do, I'm going 100% in it. I've got anything I touch, it turns to gold. Kind of. That's the mentality I have. So for me to step into boxing, you better believe I'm looking at the highest heights of anything I'm doing. To this guy that's in front of me, you don't take it nowhere near as serious like me. You don't train like I do.
Shout out to Acox Green, isn't it?
Shout out to Acox Green Boxing Gym and the professional fighters. I'm sparring with world champion bare knuckle fighters, professional boxers, and they're putting me through it. Don't get it. It can be demoralising. You're getting beat up by experienced guys, but this guy, he's not going to have anything on, the guys that I've been doing my camp with, and I take it 100%.
So what's your fight prediction for this then? You got a 5-round fight, 5 rounds?
I don't think he's going 5 rounds, to be honest. I'm a different fighter. Not only, this is the thing as well, not only is it I'm a different fighter, I'm fighting someone who's actually my size, who I'm supposed to fight, is actually my size. Yeah. Instead of fighting, it was a David and Goliath scenario where my power isn't really to shine because I'm hitting someone who's literally like 20, 25 kilos bigger than me. So when I'm putting shots at someone my size, I can't imagine him standing up to it. I've just got I've got a statement to make and like a lot of proving to do, and just to show people that I'm here to stay. And it's not like a gimmick, or I'm not like messing about. Do you know what I mean?
So there's no round selected. It's more just watch the fight, get your ticket, and just see
when I
it for
punch you in
yourself.
the face, it's going to be a sad day. Like let's not.
It's gonna be a sad. It's gonna be a sad day for anyone who's getting punched in the fucking face.
Well, that's a good point. You can't argue with that. It's going to be the saddest. Out of everyone who gets punched in the face, he'll have the saddest day.
He'll have the saddest day.
Out of 10, Nels will be like a 7. It's going to be like a 20, 26. 26. 26 sadness, level sadness when I punch you in the face.
26 level sadness.
So, yeah. And it's just going to be, it's going to go on from now. I'm going to have the belt. People are going to call me out. I'm just going to defend it. I'm going to hold on to that belt. They're going to have to prime from a cold dead hands kind of thing. And yeah, I'm just here to show them I'm not playing.
Enough, man.
Yeah,
I mean, final question. What's your last message?
My last message. Alright, so I guess you kind of alluded at Ginge, like, I'll fight him again at some point, you know what I mean? Like, he's not even, I feel like, one, I feel like I won that fight. Two, the next time I fight him, he won't stand a chance, and he won't accept that fight. You know what I mean? Like, he would like to, even though I feel like I beat him, he would rather fight me now when I'm like fresh and vulnerable. Then I've got all the experience I'm gonna have in, say, 6 months or a year's time. He ain't gonna fight me, but best believe I'm coming through it. Like I'm here to stay. I've shown that I can take a shot off a heavyweight. I can go 5 rounds with a heavyweight who's more experienced than me in 12-ounce gloves. Like what can you say to me? You can't say nothing to me. I can't see why I'm fighting anytime soon.
Fair enough, man. Ladies and gentlemen, Hot Boy Trizzy.
I'm taking out your lights. I just do it out of spite. We gon' fight. We gon' fight. Yeah, we gon' fight. Better bring your A game for your life. We gon' fight. We gon' fight. We about to fight. I got fire in my veins. I can do this all night. We gon' fight. I get so excited when the bodies hit the floor. I can't get enough, give me some more. Got no invitation, so I'm kicking down your door. I'ma start a war because I run things out.
Give me a round or two and I'll knock him out, put him to sleep, 100%.
Hand on the game, we are not playing the same. No, we not looking to change. Hand on the wheel, they think we lacking the drive. Boy, you should stay in your lane. Foot on the gas, I do not care if I crash. Long as I keep it playing. What is the plan? I cannot lie for none of you. Long as I know who I am, I'm in control. God got his hand on my soul. And if I land and he got the remote, made it this far, it's a miracle, miracle. Anything less is cynical. Staying true, I can't lie in your interview. Tell the truth while you lie with your interview. And your acting is so hypocritical. In control, nothing more, this is minimum.
Carry on underestimating me. I promise you I'm gonna knock you spark cleaner, and you're gonna be laid flat on the canvas.
How he held me down the most. Can't stop now, gotta grind till I'm ghost. Gotta thank God how he held me down the most.
All right. Now we go to the creme de la creme. The jam on everyone's donuts. Chai in my biscuit. And the aloo in my gobi. The main event, ladies and gentlemen, MK Dot versus Nabil Javed. Give a massive, massive, massive round of applause for both these boys. Massive. Take a seat, boys. Okay, look, I've been speaking quite a lot, so I know you guys have been doing your talking as well. It's on. It's on. I know you guys have been talking as well. This is the press conference. We're in fight week. You know, how you boys feeling now?
I'm feeling good, man. MK's looking a little nervous today. Let me tell you, but I'm feeling good, man. And it's fight week. I can't wait to get in that ring. I'm telling you, I've got energy. I can't wait. I'm feeling confident, and I can't wait to put my man to sleep.
I'm feeling nervous.
Oh, speak up, man. You're on the mic. I can't even hear you.
I'm feeling nervous.
Feeling nervous? You looking nervous? Not looking nervous?
How?
Bro, look, man, that mic looks like it's shaking. Hold it still, bro.
Do you know the maddest thing is, yeah, you're only giving this talk is because your boys are here, bro. When there was none of these lot here and the gloves are off, you wasn't giving this talk. And that's as simple as it is,
Bro,
bro.
it's a press conference. Listen, it's a press conference. You're in my home. It's fight week. I got the energy. I'm not staying quiet today. You know what I mean? I've had my blood transfusion, man. Come on.
Anyways, just chatting a lot of shit right now. But listen, all I'm gonna say is that you're only doing like this is because your boys are here. Simple. Bro, when we was on the gloves are off, you wasn't saying nothing. If you're gonna use your blood transfusion for your energy, then that's just mad, bro. Simple.
Oh, listen, it's a press conference. It's fight week. I got the energy. You look like you're a bit tired today, bro. You're quiet today, man. Come on.
Bro, we got 2 days left to the fight. I'm just ready for it, innit? Simple. Yeah, all you lot can laugh, bro. When I load on him, you're gonna realize, bro. I'm telling you, hella man here been chatting all this shit, bro. Feel me? You're gonna back your boy. That's calm, bro. I respect it. But he's gonna know what time it is, bro. I'm 22 years old, bro, and I'm gonna show all you, man, how a man fights. Simple.
Age though, why you bringing it to 22 years old? When you're 22, don't mean nothing, man. Come on, you're acting like you're 15 or something, bro. You're looking about 40, bro. You look like my uncle.
Hey, bro, you're not the first person that's ever said that. You're not gonna be the last, bro. It's calm, man. It's calm.
What's the feeling like compared to the gloves are off?
Bro, it's mine. It's the same for me, bro. There's no pressure. Same pressure. Which man? Cause hella you man been saying all this, bro, behind camera, but I'm here right now.
What makes you think pressure?
That's just how I normally sound like. Come on, man.
Nah, man, you're coming with different attitude today, bro. You're coming with different attitude. You're pressured.
Is this a game plan?
Bro, these lot can think what they want, bro. I don't care. You know, if I'm not bothered about man like this, I don't give a shit, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. So if I'm fighting my man, why are these man talking? Simple, innit? Shut up and let him talk. Don't talk for him, let him talk.
I'm talking, man, don't worry.
Go on, ask your questions then, bro.
Okay. I'm not gonna lie to you, yeah? I felt like I aged 10 years after that gloves were off. What's the difference now? I've asked MK, MK goes, it's nothing. What about you? You've come in a lot more with energy, mashallah. Look, you've had that blood transfusion. When I saw that story, very inspirational, man. And you've come in, you've still got that energy, mashallah. Very good. But I just want to know from your side, where was this in the gloves are off? You were very cold-blooded, cold-hearted, very cold. As I would say, you were a bit more quieter. MK come in real heavy, real aggressive. What is going on? You guys are playing me for a fool.
No, man, it's none of that.
You guys have been texting each other.
Nah, you know what it is? This guy, yeah, he's been coming with energy on his lives. He's been talking a lot of shit. Gloves are up. He thinks he's putting pressure on me. I wanted to wait till fight me.
My brother, I
I wanted to stay quiet. Bro, you're not putting pressure on no one. Bro, you're not putting pressure on no one. No one.
Why you?
Bro, how did you put pressure on me, bro?
Why you getting so aggy, bro? You
I'm not
Mike is
aggy.
locked
I'm not
enough,
going
man.
aggy. I'm not
Chill,
getting
man.
aggy, bro.
Relax.
I'm relaxed, bro.
Relax then, innit?
Relax. I'm relaxed, bro.
Alright, cool. Ask your question then.
How's the weight been going?
It's calm, man. I'm there.
You're good. You already made weight.
I'm already there, bro.
What about you, Nabil?
I'm there, man.
Easy. Professionals. I have to admit, professionals, especially for a main event, both the boys have made weight a day, 2 days before weigh-ins. You both are going to be arriving to the weigh-ins for the ceremony, 8 p.m. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay. So, I'm not going to lie to you, when I saw the gloves were off, it was my first time watching it. I was doing a few admin stuff because I had a few people pull out, take the piss. So while I'm getting that stuff organised, I was watching the gloves are off. I'm guessing some of you guys watched the gloves are off as well on the YouTube channel. How do you think it went, man? I mean, you saw the setup and everything. How do you think you presented yourself? Do you feel like you presented yourself, you represented what you're going, standing for? You're representing your team, your club. How do you feel you did?
Yeah, it went as planned. What was that?
You didn't even turn up that day.
Well, the gloves are off.
You didn't turn up that day with the gloves off.
Bro, I was there. What you on about?
Nah, you understand that, bro? Are you a bit... Bro, he said you didn't turn up, that energy didn't turn up. The one you're doing right now in front of your boys didn't turn up that day, one-to-one.
Listen.
It's simple as that.
Listen.
You have to bring,
Bro, stop
like
talking.
you said, a little army,
Listen
bro.
to me.
Don't tell me to listen,
Listen
bro.
to me.
You have to
Bro,
bring a
listen,
little
I'm
army
talking,
for
bro.
energy.
Bro.
Come on, man.
Bro.
Come on.
Listen. That was on video. It was on YouTube. Everyone's seen that. It was
this is on
always
YouTube as well.
Bro, exactly.
This is
It was
on
always
YouTube
my
as well.
plan. It was always my plan to come in with energy and fight me. That's how I wanted to deal with it. And so I did.
So giving your
So
plan
I-
away is smart.
So I did.
That's quite dumb, bro. How are you trying to give away your plan, bro?
What you on about?
Why are you messing up
Bro,
with
you
your
make no
words as
sense,
well,
bro.
man?
Shut
Answer
up,
the
man.
question,
You make
man.
no sense.
Answer the
You make
question,
no
bro.
sense.
No.
I just answered the question.
That's a dumb answer.
I just
man.
answered the question.
You're an idiot, man.
Bro, you're an idiot, man. Look at that.
You're 26 years old and you're a dumbass, man.
You seem a bit more frustrated with what he's doing, like...
You can't take it. You know what?
Maybe
You know what, Ali, let me tell you. You know what he thought, yeah? He thought, yo, he's gonna come quiet again. I'll stick it on him, I'll put pressure on him. Bro, you're in my home, man. You're in my home. Bro. He didn't expect this. I knew he wouldn't expect this. I knew he wouldn't expect this energy. Because he's always talking shit, yeah? Saying, yo, he's quiet. He put pressure on me. Bro, even if these people weren't here, it don't matter. It don't matter.
I've been
It don't
expecting
matter.
this energy, though. That's the thing.
No, you wasn't. No, you
Yes, I
wasn't. You're
was.
surprised. I can tell you're
Yes, I
surprised,
was.
bro. You're shocked. You're shocked. You're like, yo, where's my man got the energy from? Bro, you're the one who's quiet today.
I'm talking right now.
Just
What
about.
you want?
Just about. You answer my question.
What are you on about? Quiet,
Can I give you an
man.
opportunity?
This guy, man, he's trying to know the shit, bro.
Bro.
Talking rubbish, man.
I'll talk what
facts
I
at least.
want, bro.
Bro, you know when I
Bro,
talk,
you
at
talk
least speak
rubbish.
facts, bro, innit?
Sure,
Speak
man.
some facts, innit?
Bro, go make a TikTok.
Hey, bro. Hey.
Someone got a Bollywood song that you can mind to. What, do you like Ball of Judy or what?
Hey, listen. I don't mind that, yo. Because when I knock you out, I got that same
Oh,
for
you ain't
you,
knocking
bro.
no one out,
I
bro.
got that same for you,
You ain't
bro.
knocking no one out.
Bro, when
In
you're on
fact,
the
I'll make a
canvas,
TikTok of you,
when
bro.
you're on the
I'll take a TikTok when you're on the canvas. I'll take a TikTok
Hey,
of
when
you.
you're on the canvas,
Yeah, I'll take a
see
TikTok.
every man there, they're gonna be shocked. I'm gonna make a TikTok of you in the ring on the floor, and all your boys are gonna try and rush in the ring, bro. I'm gonna mock
We'll
it.
see, bro.
And then every single day after that, I'm gonna carry on posting that.
We'll see.
You will see, bro. Bro, I don't think about losing. I'll ask your boy in the gloves off what he said in it about losing. He doubts himself, man. Allow it.
I don't doubt myself, bro. You're getting knocked out.
When Ali asked you a question,
Knocked out.
when Ali asked you the question on the gloves are off, you said the better man will be him if he wins. That's what you said. And he asked me the same question and I answered it and I said, I don't think I'm going to lose, bro.
Listen. That's what you're gonna get.
Bro.
The public is allowed to ask and say things. That's the whole point of the
100.
We want to keep it as naturally flowing as possible. No, don't be silly. He's fighting here. He's got a contract here. You got to focus on Luke Jenkins. You know the one that you told me that I've got.
You know what's funny?
I've got to get another medical guy.
Hey, you know what's funny is you man come sit there and say salam to me and then you're giving all of this chat. Bro, Muslim brother, and then my man over there starts swearing at me online. What did you say? What did you say? What did you say?
Oh, relax, man.
What did you say?
Relax.
Bro, come on, man. I was standing right next to you. You don't want to say it to my face, innit? No, you won't, bro, so allow it.
Focus on me.
Listen,
Focus
listen.
on me.
Let's get focused on this.
You was cameraman for that video, bro, allow it. You was being a cameraman on your own vlog, that's mad. No, it ain't, bro, trust me, I do YouTube, bro. I know what vlogging is, bro.
What did you think of his vlog?
I respect his vlog, he was talking about his illness. I give him respect for that.
The whole like the setup itself and how it was, you know, kind of how he was basically trying to show people what's going on and how it's like how it's delivered.
It's his vlog, it's the way he delivers it, it's for himself. I'm not going to disrespect his thing like that. You get what I'm saying?
No, of course.
Obviously, whatever, it was good in his way. But talking personally for myself, I did it differently. Like you saw my vlog, it was different.
That's the reason why I've done this main event. It's very simple. Not because two people are gonna just, you know, start fucking doing 3D on the table and shit. Nothing to do with that. It was more to do with like, I know Nabil from October, he was interested in fighting. I messaged him about it. I saw his post. He called a few people out. They shat in the bus and fucking head. And I know that the way Nabil is generally, he's a very calm, collected gentleman. And with MK, we've seen MK, we've seen the energy he brings on his social media. He brought the same fucking energy to Bradford. Let me tell you something about that. You have to give the props to this guy because he come from London, God knows how many bloody miles and you know how many miles he travelled to go to Bradford, and you know he slept my man there. People are obviously going to say the rigged and stuff and all that stuff. That's for another topic. That's for another day. You want to talk about rigged and shit? We covered that topic fucking time ago.
Bro, at the end of the day, all these men that are here, respected them for fighting, but they're fighting under my card, innit? Simple. If I didn't take the fight, I don't know who's gonna pick him to fight him, bro. I'll be real with you.
Bro, you're here because of me. Let's get that straight.
Bro,
I'd still be here. I'd still be on this table regardless of you.
You done chased me for 6 months.
Bro, you're here because of me. You remember that?
You chased me like a chick for 6 months,
bro. You're here because of me.
You chased me like a girl for 6 months.
Bro, you chased me. I called you out. You didn't reply.
Bro, because I don't know who you are, bro. Even to this day, like I know who you are from a month ago because Ali told me who you was. I didn't know who you was. Bro, you knew who I was, bro. The whole boys knew who I was.
Let me get this straight. This geezer, he followed me and unfollowed me because his fat fingers probably...
Where's the proof? Where's the proof?
I've got a screenshot showing. Bro, do you remember that message? Bro, do you remember that message? You follow me and you unfollow me and I've got screenshots.
Bro, show
I'll
me.
send you them.
Show me.
Show them.
He's got the technology ready.
So it took you 6 months to build the courage yet?
6 months to build what courage, bro? Bro, you don't know what I was doing in 6 months, man. You can't even talk like that, man. Bro, I was planning to go on charity to Lebanon, everything, bro. Come on, man. Knowing it first before you say something.
Was that with Salam Charity?
No. That was with Jigsaw Charity.
Yeah. So look, how you find the press conference at the moment?
But it's calm, man. Like these are his boys, innit? It's respect. They're gonna do that, man. They're gonna give the energy. I like it. No, me, I don't shy away from that, man. If they want to talk to me, they can chat to me as well, innit? But it's calm, man. It's norms. You know, they're doing the talking for him, bro. I'm one man. I'm on my own. They're gonna talk for him. That's calm. They're not gonna fight for him. You get me? Simple.
Nabil. Yo. What do you think? What do you think of that response?
Speechless, bro. He's speechless.
I'm not speechless, man.
Bro,
I just want to...
Bro, watch in the...
Bro, this guy's feeling pressured, man. He's feeling intimidated.
No one's
you know what? You don't need to worry about them, man. Don't just worry about me.
No one's pressured. You asked me a question. I answered the question, bro.
But yeah, man. I know they're not going to fight for me. Obviously, they're not. They're here to support me, and that's that, bro. No one stopped you from bringing your supporters. You got, what, 10,000 followers you always talk about, bro. Where are they? Where's your TikTok family now, bro?
Bro, they're all watching in that camera right there, bro. And shout out to all them man there that are watching.
Couldn't they come down?
They don't need to come down. Me, I'm strictly business, bro. I'll come on my ones and I'll leave on my ones. I ain't gonna do nothing, bro. So shut your mouth.
Leave that
acting like you're gonna do something, bro. Why you acting like you're gonna do something, bro?
I'm gonna drop you in the ring.
We will see,
I'm gonna drop you in the ring. Why am I gonna drop you now, bro?
We shall see, bro.
Why am I gonna drop you now?
We ain't gonna drop no one in the ring, bro. You're gonna realize that.
We'll see. We'll see. When your head
all
hits
these
that
man
canvas.
there are gonna realize that as well. When it doesn't
happen, we'll see, bro.
It's not gonna happen, bro.
We'll see, bro.
It's not gonna happen.
Is your prediction still the same, boys?
Yeah, man. I say I'm going to knock him out. End up.
What a dumb prediction, bro. Again. I say 100%. Hey, who said that? Yeah, he said that. Say 100% again, bro. That's not your interview, man. You man.
I'll say what I want. I'll say what I want, bro.
Bro, he's not knocking me out, innit? That's it.
So my prediction was dumb. What was his?
What was my prediction?
Yeah, bro.
It's not gonna go 5 rounds, bro. Yeah. So it's there, innit? I don't need to say the round I'm gonna knock him out in, bro. Bro, come on, man. Worry about your own fight than mine right now, innit? You get what I'm saying? Come on, man. You was giving a little bit of talk as well, bro. Your little sweat workout that you were showing as well, bro. That's my little warm-up, bro. Come on, man. I sweat that down a daily. That's mine, allow it, bro. What? Bro, mashallah, that's good for you, bro. You don't know how I train. You don't know how I train. Bro. Bro, you're the one who was making a TikTok on my name. Hey, who's more relevant though, me or you? Whose card are you fighting under, me or you? Whose card are you fighting under? Bro, where you getting recognition from, bro?
He was on the card.
You're a nobody, bro. You're a nobody.
Focus on me, bro. Don't worry, focus on me.
Let's get focused. Let's get focused, boys.
Bro, the maddest thing is your boys are more relevant than you right now. That's crazy.
Oh, focus on me.
I'm guessing the same energy tomorrow, yeah?
Bro, his energy's gonna die, bro. It's just a blood
I'm
transfusion.
hoping it's gonna be civilized, because you're not gonna be I'm not gonna give you boys the fucking mics tomorrow. I'm not gonna give you the mics tomorrow.
Bro, same energy every day until that fight, until I knock him out. Let me tell you straight.
How's your fight week been going on? How you been finding fight week with CSL? Do you feel we've been doing quite well for you guys?
Yeah, it's been perfect, man. I can't ask for anything better. Look at the professional setup. Everything's spot on, man. So fair play to you, Ali.
I want to say a massive shout out to obviously my sponsors, Rooster Shack. They've opened up a new flagship store in Small Heath. Thank God I remembered that, because the owner Imran will kill me. But guys, honestly, I'm going to tell you now, in terms of fast food, mashallah, really, really good food. Down south, I know we might not be known for it, but honestly, my brother here, Imran, he opened up Rooster Shack franchise in a small place in our town, few thousand people. My brother literally smashed the game to pieces, killed competition, and now he's opened up his third franchise in the Midlands. So guys, we are going to be promoting the main sponsors with them, because they've been with us since day one. This platform, even this fucking tablecloth, these bloody gloves, and all the stuff here that we got, the guys that we got on the card, this is because our main sponsors, the ones who have been there from day one. So guys, give me a big round of applause to my boys from Rooster Shack. And when the leaflets come through, they are going to make sure that they take care of all you guys. Just shout us guys out, and they will take care of you straight away. The brothers from the Birmingham, they bought the franchise, so they will be providing lots of food and drinks, inshallah. In the venue, not as such, because they're actually opening on the same day as my bloody boxing event. However, for you guys, if you're going to come to the event, maybe you can get a quick little bite to eat at Small Heath, and then you can come to my boxing event after. Regarding the next sponsors, I'm just going to quickly mention, I want to give a massive shout out to Sajid Hussain. Honestly, I'm going to be honest with you, I'm going to give it straight realness here. Regarding sponsorships, it's always been our biggest challenge as a promoter. And I think it's quite important that we mention these things, because I'm human too. I ain't got Eddie Hearn behind my back giving me these thousands of pounds. Most of this money comes from my own back, because I fucking love fighting. It's in my blood. My dad's been fighting since the day one. And for me, I've always felt like, you know, my father could have been a professional fighter at the age of 25 years of age. And my dad, if you're watching, I love you so much, honestly. It means so much that I'm doing this, and I'm hopefully going to make you happy and make my family happy. But since a kid, I feel like I haven't done enough for him. That's why I thought, okay, let me just try and get into promoting. I've got a big gob, I can sell a few things, I can sell, well, hopefully tickets, and you know, I'm hoping that I can organise something that the community will like. So my dad, my family, my friends, my sponsors, I love you guys. Thank you so much for supporting me. I promise you, this is just the beginning. This is just a little warm-up of what you're going to see. I'm going to be doing more events in local areas. I'm going to do as much as I can in up, down, north, down, south, whatever it is. I couldn't give a monkey's. If there's a corner shop, I'll do it there. If it's in the back garden, I'll do it there. I don't give a shit. This is what promoting is about. A guy who loves it from literally top to toe. You see Fight Week, you see the content that we produce. I'm staying awake till God knows how many hours. I'm coming to watch, obviously, your TikTok lives. I do see 5-star Azzy as well. So Azzy, if you're watching this, big up as well. But final, obviously, shout out to the sponsors. Chaiwala, really, really impressed with those guys. Honestly, the co-owners backed us on that as well. So massive shout out to Chaiwala. And Sajid Hussain, really want to say big shout out to him as well. The guy actually is involved in property. So if there's people out there, let's be honest, when you guys get older, like when you eventually get to like the 30s and stuff, you are going to start looking at getting into properties. If you are going to look at getting into properties, if you're going to get into the property market, drop me a message. I'll put you through to this brother here. Honestly, I kid you not. You know me, I'm straight to the point. He didn't know me, this person, the sponsor, Sajid Hussain, didn't know me, nothing about me. He messaged me out of the blue and goes, brother, I would like to sponsor your event. I see what you're doing. I know what you're trying to do. Let me get involved in it. I know you're doing it in the Midlands. I'll come support you. So guys, massive shout out to all the sponsors. Please give a shout out to Chaiwala and Sajid Hussain and WH Solicitors. Okay, now we've got that stuff out of the way. Let's get straight to the business bit. I'm going to do last 2 questions and then we're going to call it. Because I'm not going to lie to you, I'm fucking starving. MK, let's go straight to it. I want to know how your experience has been with this platform, and are you bringing the same energy tomorrow night and on Saturday night?
My experience with this platform has been it's been good. Like, compared to my last one, that one is good as well. This one, mashallah, like, working with you is good as well. Working with the last promoter was good as well. Got like, no problem with both of them. You're easy to communicate to and you keep me up to date with everything. So working with you is a big thing, bro, and I respect you for that, man. And my energy, bro, it's gonna be the same, bro. I'm calm now. I'm composed. I've done all the things I needed to do, bro. So the fight, I'm done now, bro. I'm saying I'm ready for a fight now, bro. That's it.
And the Bill, same for you.
Yeah, Ali, you know, we talk on a daily basis, man, and from the get-go, you know, it's been professional, what you do. I think the amazing work. I went to your last event, it was amazing, and I'm sure this one you're going to smash it, and it's been great to work with you. Energy-wise, yeah, I'm coming with the same energy today, tomorrow, you know, we're here, I'm ready, that's it.
I'm looking forward to it, boys. Are you going to be shaking hands after this fight?
Depends if you can get up.
That was a good one, that was a good one. But that's not going to happen, bro. Let's be serious. It's not going to happen.
I didn't fucking expect that.
Bro, it's not going to happen, bro.
Okay, so you're not shaking hands, basically, but are you
I said before, like, once it's over, obviously I'll shake his hand because of the illness he's fought for and everything, respect to that. So obviously I'll shake his hand for that. That's it, that's about it, bro. If you're going to talk about touch gloves, I'm going to do a job, bro. I'm going to fight. I ain't going to touch gloves, bro. I'm going to start. I'm going to go back to my corner, bro, and that's it, man. I'm going to go for it.
Alright, guys, we're done, but I'm going to finish off with this. The video is going to go out eventually to a lot of people. You've seen the main event, you've seen the way it's been promoted. You're going to see a bit tomorrow. Hopefully nothing kicks off with Justice and Perry and these two. But another thing, the ticket situation. So at the venue, and this is what concerns me, the last event, it was manic. I'm not lying to you, honestly, I was very surprised. My boy Akeem will tell you as well. It literally was like the floodgates were opened. We ran out of tickets, I started putting marks on people's faces and bloody hands and shit, like it was madness. So because I'm a bit concerned with this one, I've actually had to limit down the capacity again. I'm only limiting it because I want to make sure the quality is there. And it's my first event, I'm doing this like literally with my team. We've got a very small team here. So the capacity is going to be reduced even further. There's only a few little tickets left really. If you're going to get your tickets, they're £20. That's it. You're paying 20 quid to see these guys bash their faces in, and you're going to see the rest of the card do the same thing. So if you're going to get your tickets, you get them tonight, tomorrow night, and that's it. After that...
Guys, shout Ali the DMs, get your tickets. I'm going to smash this brother's nose in. Caesar knows already, man, I'm going to break it again. Bro, stop.
Bro, where did that energy come from, man? Where did that...
I'm promoting it.
It's the last shit, I gotta say something. I can't let the press conference like this. I want to get the last word in, bro.
Yeah.
Start twitching shit, I can't let it end like this.
Come on, man. I gotta do it. You're not doing that, Come on, man. You're not doing that.
Carry on. You need it, bro.
I don't need it, bro. I'm giving you relevancy, bro. 4,000 followers on your ones, allow it, man. My numbers do the talking, G. Yours don't.
Bro, yeah.
Anyways, as I was saying...
10,000 followers where, bro? Where are they now, bro?
Bro, 10,000 followers don't need to be here, bro. They know what I'm gonna do to you, bro. They don't need to be here. They're watching. They're watching.
Have you sold 10,000 tickets? Have you sold 10,000 tickets?
I've sold enough,
How many
bro.
tickets have you
I've
sold?
sold enough, bro.
That's what I thought.
Alright, ask my manager, bro. I don't sell the tickets. I concentrate on my training, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't do what you're doing, bro. I'm not multitasking like that. I'm focusing on one thing.
Well, I can multitask, that's the thing, bro.
That's good, man.
I can do many things.
That's good for you, bro. That's good for you.
Can we call it?
Let me call it a night for us, innit? Do you know what I mean? Let me try and shut it off because I have to do the job as well because you're stressing
Bro,
Ali
you
out.
interrupted Ali, man. You're the one who interrupted.
Ali
He was ready to
knows,
finish.
Ali knows how I am.
He was ready to
bro. Ali
finish,
knows
bro.
how I am.
He was ready to finish.
Yeah, and I'm just doing a little extra for
Ali's
you.
thinking, when's this guy gonna stop hugging me, man?
Bro, come on, man. You got a little audience here and you think you're a little comedian right now, bro. Come on, bro. Bro, you're talking the most as well, bro. You can get it as well, I promise you that. Don't worry, man. Hey, listen. No. You gotta be relevant enough like him to be my next fight, bro. He at least brings 20k to the table on his Instagram. I don't know what you bring, bro. Bro, I got 10k on Instagram. I got 90k on TikTok. Do something about that, innit? Do something about that. Ayo, wait, Umar. Chat to your boy, man. Chat to your boy, man. Don't get on the shit, man. Anyways, these irrelevant people are talking right now. Ali, close off, man. Knock it off one time.
Listen, I'm going to say to you, this press conference actually blew me away. But I'm really hungry, I'm not going to lie to you. I've not had any fucking breakfast. I've had one bottle of water. And that's fucking holding the belt. So ideally, I would like to go home if that's alright with you boys, yeah?
I could do this all day, bro. It's fine.
I know you can do it all day. That's what concerns me. We good?
It's good, man. It's good.
So we're going to do the face-off tomorrow, yeah?
Oh, not today.
No, we're doing
face
face
tomorrow if you want.
Of course we're doing it today.
Oh, we do it today as well, yes.
Yeah, but then you're going to do your second to last face-off tomorrow night.
Yeah, that's calm, bro.
Yeah? Guys, like I said, tickets. Unfortunately, MK said to me, you got to DM me. I'm a bit worried about that now. Because I'm not good with admin. So I said, if you're watching this, you better fucking stay up late tonight, mate. You got 2 days left to get your tickets. After that, the ticket line will be open only on a Saturday. But even then, it's not looking likely because the tickets are nearly finished, to be honest. So if you're going to get your tickets, it's £20 and that's it, simple as that. There's no point trying to, think if you can get one on Saturday, it's not guaranteed. You can give it a go, but I can't promise it because the venue doesn't allow tickets to be sold on the doors on the night. If you come to the venue and you go, oh, I'm here to buy 4 tickets, mate, I've got my mandem here, they're going to tell you, listen, take the mandem, take the bus and fuck off home. So I'm being honest with you, you have to get your tickets in the next 2 days. I'm going to be straight with you. After that, Alhamdulillah, good luck on a bloody Saturday with the ticket line because honestly, people are going to be messaging left, right, centre for that. And let's get straight to the face-off, please. Is that right? Of course it is.
Auntie, I can't see, man, don't worry. There you are. Bro, you're on a lip swing, just do it, bro. Come on, what's wrong?
I don't move like
I'm
you.
trusting you boys here. I'm trusting you boys here. Man,
I'm trusting you.
Yo, where you go, man? The ref stinks right now.
Can I trust you boys? Oh, please, come on. Where did you see it on YouTube?
Hey, yo, come on, man. No. Tomorrow now. What, you tried to show a little thing to your
Tomorrow now, that's it, we're done. Tomorrow.
Bro, you're walking like a little
Tomorrow. That's it, call it, done.
Surely there must be more to life than spending the first 20 years in education in order to spend the next 40 years working for 40 hours a week for somebody you probably don't like, just so that you can retire and spend the remaining days of your life and live off 40% of what you're earning. Some people will call this a job, or other people refer to it as just over broke. We get fallen into that trap where we're just trying to survive and get by month to month. About 16 years ago, I was in a place where I really needed to make a change, and I started looking at many ways I could do that. And how could I be more free financially? And I started looking at property, but my belief was you need a huge amount of money to get started in property. The reality is, which I found very quickly, it was not about starting with a lot of money, it was understanding the techniques, the strategies, the methodologies that people are using to profit from property. And over the last 16 years, we've been able to build a number of property businesses and do very well from that. But what I've really enjoyed the most is being able to serve other people and help them on their property investing journey so they can start making a difference in their lives. And we do this in a number of ways. We run a number of workshops. We also run a monthly meetup where in Birmingham, we meet once a month, really to meet other people doing property investing, to connect with me. So the first step would be, if this is making sense to you, is reach out to us, come and connect with us, come and meet us at the property meet, and hopefully I'll see you at the next one very soon.
Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. We gon' come and see about it. Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. Find out nothing sweet about it. Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. We gon' come and see about it. Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. Find out nothing sweet about it.
Look, mile like 3-6, pulled up, ski trip, cold winter. All my niggas eating good, I remember when we had no dinner. West side, east side, no side, both sides fucking with me. Check, come and check, leaving flex season, fuck 12, come and get me. Get your ass to run around, high speed, chasing all the big bags. Bending corners, bending rules, bending necks, give your bitch a whiplash. Slide through hot knife, warm butter storm, gutter drain lane. Young man, old habit, still at it, tryna let my chain hang. True story, new story, 2-story, condo, B&B. 4 bath, 1 me, no key, like I did a B&E. B&Me so good, so hood, so not worried about it. 250,000 new views, old news, know you probably heard about it. Extra, extra, read about it, headline, word around town, flexing. Ballin' on my course, so I ain't worried about nobody out of bounds, stressing. Feeling like Hercules, murder these pussies ain't a problem to me. Tight to tell the maid service don't come unless you bring it condoms to me.
Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. We gon' come and see about it. Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. Find out nothing sweet about it. Moving, shaking, coming down to me. Stacking, racking, money, power flipping. Moving, shaking, coming down to me. Stacking, racking, money, power flipping. Moving, shaking, coming down to me. Stacking, racking, money, power flipping. Moving, shaking, coming down to me. Stacking, racking, money, power flipping. Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. We gon' come and see about it. Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. Find out nothing sweet about it. Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. We gon' come and see about it. Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. Find out nothing sweet about it.
Look, mile like 3-6, pulled up, ski trip, cold winter. All my niggas eating good, I remember when we had no dinner. West side, east side, no side, both sides fucking with me. Check, come and check, leaving flex season, fuck 12, come and get me. Get your ass to run around, high speed, chasing all the big bags. Bending corners, bending rules, bending necks, give your bitch a whiplash. Slide through hot knife, warm butter storm, gutter drain lane. Young man, old habit, still at it, tryna let my chain hang. True story, new story, 2-story, condo, B&B. 4 bath, 1 me, no key, like I did a B&E. B&Me so good, so hood, so not worried about it. 250,000 new views, old news, know you probably heard about it. Extra, extra, read about it, headline, word around town, flexing. Ballin' on my course, so I ain't
Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. We gon' come and see about it. Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra, extra, read about it. Say you wanna